Eh. I keep telling my IBS to remind me later, but it always. Oh, I'm sorry. You said OBS. Oh,
Yeah,
never
I
mind.
said OBS.
I heard something different.
What is IBS?
That's what we're opening with?
I caught that on recording, and why is that what we start recording on?
Look, like we haven't started things on worse than poop jokes.
We've started on talking about the Third Reich.
And now we have again.
No, we still started on IBS. And I'm also not mentioning anything past that. I don't remember most of that conversation, and I don't think I care enough to remember.
Oh no.
Do you remember a conversation about IBS?
No, yeah, sure.
You know, if you have a conversation with your doctor about IBS, you should really remember it.
What is IBS?
Irritable bowel syndrome.
Oh!
I know it very well.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, where we all explain our horrible medical secrets.
You know, I read an article the other day about how women are more likely to have autoimmune system issues, which is just like a thing, but they're trying to, like, they have this theory about why, and I'm really mad about the theory. It's because, like, we don't have enough babies anymore. I'm like, God fucking damn it. Because, you know, if you have a baby, you're also more likely to get cancer. So it's like, am I just fucked every which way?
So you either have cancer or immune deficiencies in a baby.
Yeah.
Look.
The cancer's quieter.
Life sucks, and everything is out to kill you.
Seriously,
Those are the 2 rules of life.
Seriously. Also, hi. I exist.
Hello?
But like the women have it more. I think I have like 4 autoimmune things wrong with me.
Also,
by my last count.
quick test. Can anyone hear the very loud music that's in this room, or is that you guys good?
No.
Nope.
Cool.
Where are you?
I'm at my aunt's house.
Oh, I mean, I can like barely hear it.
Literally
like-
just that time.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's just that
extremely
moment.
loud for me.
I see.
It's fine. Basically, I'm crashing in the game room, and they have Alexa, and apparently the room that I am crashing in is the room where it is hubbed.
Oh.
So
You can't,
we don't know
turn
how
it
to
down in one spot.
I don't know how Alexa works.
Alexa, be smart.
Alexa, shut the fuck.
Hello?
In the pool, and I was taking a step, and every step I took, whatever leg was left behind was getting licked as I was walking. It was a very interesting experience that I'm going to sit on my legs and not let her near anymore.
Coat your legs in hot sauce.
They were coated in sunscreen. I figured that would be good enough.
That tastes better. Have you not seen that copper tone ad where like the dog's biting the little girl?
Mm-hmm.
It's because she's covered in delicious sunscreen.
I never made that connection. Thank you for making that connection for me, and it is wonderful to believe that now. Oh God.
She died minutes later.
Go away, puppies. Please. All is well. Also, you have to bear with me tonight. I only have one screen.
How will you survive?
I don't know. I use 3 at home now.
Is there a dog growling in your room?
Yeah, that's
No, the music
Sophie
just
and
switched
Kat.
to Ramstein.
That's Sophie and Callie having a little tussle because for some reason they're in the same room as I am, and I'm about to get up and remove them.
I kind of wish that there was some point in like a courthouse procedure where a felony assault was described as a tuffle.
I'm sure we could find that.
A tuffle skerfuffle.
Jesus Christ. Dog just got scared by a laptop. Not sure how.
The Archduke Ferdinand was assassinated, and it created quite the rigmarole across Europe, let me tell you.
Interesting.
Anyway, are we all ready to get going? No,
Yeah.
Sparks disappeared.
No Sparks notes though.
Might,
It randomly
have to go on mute
disconnected
for
me,
this.
so maybe it randomly disconnected Sparks.
No, she's
No,
still
Sparks
like
is
on her way
driving.
home from something.
Oh, I thought she got home.
Oh, really?
I think she said she was 5 minutes out, so she's probably just setting her groceries down and
Oh,
then
okay.
We'll give her a
getting the
minute.
computer.
We can just talk about Nazis for 5 minutes then.
God damn it! It happens again.
You can't tempt me with this again.
Very weird juxtaposition of music between the spooky game music and some.
Just game music?
Yeah.
My roll 20
Dang.
muted? My roll 20's not muted. What the fuck?
But there's some spooky game music, and then in the background I'm hearing like this slow swing song.
I'm gonna have to refresh.
I'm gonna have to be kind of quiet in a little while anyway, so. Didn't want to miss a game, so I excused myself and said I was gonna be antisocial.
But you're
There's
technically
reason.
not being antisocial, though.
I know, that's why I laughed. Oh, and Magu, hi, I'm invading your state. I'm in Tejas.
Went all the way to Texas just to be antisocial?
I'm near Houston, I think.
I think Florida's more of the antisocial state.
But no, my grandma's 80th, so we went down. I flew down to Oklahoma yesterday, and then today we drove all the way down to Texas. So now
My
I'm
roll
here.
20. Don't be like this.
Having
If-
difficulties. Oh, those are some very nice stats you rolled.
Don't worry about it.
No, but they're still nice. They're better than usual. I have to make another backup because I don't have a backup for Dahlia if he dies. I'm sure he's gonna die.
What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, he's very squishy.
You've got a backup sheet that you started working on.
Are you talking about Marky?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't really think she fits in this game. You declined her backstory like 3 times, so I gave up. I went through all the trouble of drawing her parents, and you're like, no, that's not a thing in this game. Oh, well, fine.
I don't remember this.
I like Rain and Hrist, but they do not fit in this world. And after I created the character, I'm like, Marky would fit personality-wise, but backstory-wise, she does not fit at all. Besides, we already have a cleric. Though she's way more destructive.
Oh.
She's way more destructive than a cleric usually is. I do have a backup, but it's just more tieflings. One of these days I'll play a tiefling.
Getting closer every time.
No. Honestly, I'm
You're-
impressed that Dahlia hasn't gotten hit with anything quite yet.
Just wait.
Yep. Well, I designed him to be like a front lines character before I looked at his stats and was like, maybe he shouldn't be front lines.
And
then,
now,
like,
and now
he-
he's
You hear that,
charming
Ryan?
dragons.
Well, okay.
I'm
So
sorry.
I designed him to be front lines, but then I looked at his stats and they don't quite work for that. And the last couple times we fought, I don't know what decision it was, but he runs into the center of the group and attacks from the center of the group so everyone else can defend him.
We must
He's-
protect him.
You use him, he uses you all as meat shields. But, even if he doesn't know it. Eh. Eh.
I don't know how to spell words.
I never know how to spell
Luna's
words.
voice connect message is too long, so it just says gam.
There's an E at the very end of it.
It gets cut off. It just dots.
Oh, hi.
And Sparks is back. Yay.
Woo!
I'm home.
Home from playing another Dungeons and Dragons game.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
My friends were like, hey, do you guys want to play? And I was just like, I've been asking for 2 years.
I'm sad that I don't get to play my game tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that.
Uh,
Okay, I'm back.
I finally bring in a character and now I can't play.
Why
Because I
not?
cannot run a game with one screen. It just is not a possibility.
Aw.
That and I'll also be in a car tomorrow at my game time
Oh, lame.
to go back to Oklahoma to fly out on Monday.
Ooh, Jeff, is there any more news from your other version of this game?
Yes.
Not yet. No, we're not playing tomorrow.
I want to see how our twins fare.
I'm going to imagine poorly.
Wait, why?
I can only assume it's because we are the best ones.
I think these guys are a little more kill happy.
Oh no.
You think?
Murder hobos.
Yeah, that's right. We try to make friends with everything.
I mean, Dahlia's made friends with
I
two
feel
T-Rexes and a
attacked.
dragon.
On the upside, if they're told not to set an admiral on fire, they probably won't set an admiral on fire.
Listen! Listen!
No.
His
We all
face
make
was very
mistakes.
flammable.
I'm so excited to hear if they set the Admiral on fire.
I hope they set the Admiral on
I do
fire
too.
just to show you that it just happens no matter who plays the game.
He's
They
too-
encased him in ice. I did not see it coming.
Whoa, wouldn't that be cool?
He's gonna die.
Wouldn't it be cool? I see what you did there.
But I'm hanging out with Ruth. I kind of can't help it. We were making deer
don't
jokes earlier.
Throw
so it was great.
blame for terrible puns onto someone else.
But it is her fault. If I can't pun and keep up with her, then I like fail and it's awful. So now I'm in that mode.
Pun to win, pun to live.
I've never had someone accuse someone else of peer pressuring puns.
It's not that. It's that she keeps going and I start feeling stupid. So I have to keep up to feel smart. Validation.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that soundbite and frame it in the context of like two people doing drugs.
What?
I have to keep up because they just keep going and I feel stupid.
Go away.
You
love
get out of
you.
here with your reason and logic.
I love you all, but go away.
Oh my god.
I had to rush in quick because I was listening to you guys on my phone, and then my phone almost died. And I didn't want to miss anything. I don't know what time it is because my devices all say different times.
It is 9:15. So we are way
So
late
it's
starting.
8:15.
Who wants to get started?
Yeah.
If we have Sparks notes handy.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, hold on.
I like how it almost sounds like Sparks forgets about her own notes.
Fun fact.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, no, I found them. It's good. So, Dahlia's flying with a dragon and sent to Torsieza. We interrogated Blackjack. A, he's a dick. B, he's got powers he got his powers a few weeks ago. C, he had to hand over. We tried to get him to hand over his circlet. Meowstache tried to interrogate, but then we kicked him out of the room. He was not very happy, very grumbly kitty. So we tried to figure out if we wanted to turn him into the Circle Tower or not. Or maybe to the Blood Hunters, or maybe kill him, or maybe keep him as a pet. We found out through Sierra, who we tried to talk to about the Circle Tower thing, that Meowstache, his actual name is Fuzzlebutt, and I am never going to forget it. And Sierra also took the cat, so now we are one cat. And now all we had to do is figure out what we're gonna do next. And that was basically all we did last.
And because there wasn't a video this week, I really don't know what happened in that last like hour of time.
Sorry, it's been a busy week.
We spent 3 hours trying to decide
I'm
what to
like,
do with Dark Jack.
Literally,
we
the
literally
entirety
yelled
of
the
last
entire
game
time.
was just us trying to figure out what we were gonna do with Dark Jack.
Let's go kill some goblins, guys.
But first, let's get secret messages.
We spent a lot of time deciding the fate of Dark Jack, and then there was like an hour at the end of the game where people are just talking about like the mythology of the setting. I kind of imagine they were just like smoking on top of one of the gun turrets and like
Oh,
staring
yeah.
at the sky like, hey man, you ever think like if the Dark Rift could be any darker?
Yeah. That's the stuff I don't remember, which I guess makes sense.
You're not missing much.
Yeah, it wasn't super important.
It's kind of neat.
I was also not sure if it
That'll-
actually happened in game or if it was just us being weird.
You had a whole
Ooh,
scene
I
with
did.
A little bit of column B.
No Chat had a whole scene with Dark Jack that I was happy I recorded.
Oh yeah, because we ended the game and then we kept playing for another hour.
Yep. That's right.
We're coordinated, just the lesson here once again.
D&D's hard, you guys.
We will open up back in the brig of the Bone Bebe.
Oh, Jesus.
I feel slightly less dignified every time I say that.
You should look at the
When
big
did
gun
we
and see
name-
what it's named.
I know.
You can blame Sparks. I just added the note.
I'm just
Should we
picturing
drop
that
off
like
the-
written on the side of the gun now.
It's definitely graffiti.
Don't drop your tokens down because this will just be following up because Noche and Jack spent some time talking.
We sure did.
But at the towards the end of their conversation, Jack looks up into the side and he stands up and smiles over at Noche. Well, it's been a good talk, but my ride's here.
You'll what?
You got sending, right? We'll be able to stay in touch.
What? Please tell me that there's not a giant dragon about to burst its head through the wall of this room right now.
Oh, no. Just a good old-fashioned dimension door.
I just wait, because hopefully that won't work.
Yes, if you may remember, you guys bought like a shrunken head that apparently can disrupt magic, maybe. Maybe.
Oh god, I hope it doesn't end up fused into the wall.
For those of you watching this recording later, the Philadelphia experiment. Look it up.
What?
No.
Nope. You can look it up later. So he's going to have to make a DC 15 save with his spellcasting ability, which is
Oh, he's probably
charisma.
gonna make that.
15? Oh, that's pretty tricky.
What did I say? What did I say?
This is gonna look really bad. Oh god.
Oh god.
The shrunken head does nothing.
Damn it.
Well, shit.
Our dwarf has Zone of Truth.
I'm not
He
gonna be
does.
in this room for very much longer.
So here's the thing with Dark Jack's escape. He's got to teleport away to a waiting pickup, but he doesn't know which direction that is. Because he got knocked unconscious and thrown into a windowless room.
Oh my god.
So he doesn't know if he's on the port side or the starboard side of the ship. So what's happening here is I'm going to make him roll a D20. If it's an even number, he arrives on the right side, the correct side of the ship. And if it's an odd number, he lands on the incorrect side of the ship.
Could he? Oh my god! Oh no!
So where'd I go here?
Oh my god.
Please don't be in a wall. Please don't be in a wall.
I mean,
So
he technically.
who's on deck of the ship late at night? Oh no,
I
we're still
thought
having that conversation on like the ship where we're just looking up at the stars. And then above you guys, poofing into existence is Dark Jack. Hands still bound behind his back.
Die.
Oh, no.
But because he rolled a 1 on this, he's about 50 feet up in the air.
Oh my god!
Ah! What?
The slowest of claps.
Under the waves.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh my
But-
god.
If
What do you guys do?
Dahlia dives in.
if
I'm gonna jump into. Yeah.
Dahlia swan dive.
my boy!
Pretty man.
if
He's
Gorm
going.
is oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say he's gonna dive and turn into a shark.
Do you want to put your token down?
Sure.
Okay, time to find my shark token.
Anyone that happened to be on deck at this time can put their token
There's
down.
Dahlia. There's my wild shapes.
I
Wherever
was
they
gonna
want.
say Gorm was
yeah.
probably in the watch area, so I don't know where that is relative to the ship.
Mev was
Is that
probably
this platform right
Right
here?
top center, yeah.
Mev was probably
Yeah.
in her room.
Time to open up my page for my shark because I don't know what my stats are. What is my swim speed? Oh, it's nice.
I had Hunter's Mark on him last time.
Magnus, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
I'm chewing, so I don't think you want to hear me chewing.
Okay, never mind.
Yum, yum, yum. Would Hunter's Mark still be in effect after this long? It's been a few
It was-
hours.
Yeah, it was like 8 hours. I think, cast
Oh,
it at
snap.
second level.
I'm kind of curious what the effect of Dahlia's transformation looks like. Like, does he like poof into a shark midair, or like does he hit the water and as soon as he is underwater, he's a shark?
Yeah, so like he dives, like beautiful swan dive, like arms out behind him, legs perfectly poised, perfect form, pulls his arms in front of his head, and as his fingers touch the water, they turn slowly into the fins, and as he like the breaking point is like the top of the water, so as he goes in the water, it turns into a shark. Like,
Nice touch.
I'm hoping he would belly flop into the water as a shark.
no.
So, once you're underwater, you can see Dark Jack slowly sinking, struggling with his bonds. This distance, of course, is not to scale. He's over off it.
How far away is he approximately?
Probably a couple turns movement.
Okay, because I have 40 swim speed and can dash
Oh, very nice.
of 80 feet a turn. That's why I'm asking how far he is.
Yeah, you'd probably just get right up to him.
Cool. Very carefully with my... I'm a reef shark, so I got littler jaws. I'm gonna try like grab a boot and like kind of swim back towards the top. Hopefully not crushing any important parts, but like, I mean, a foot's a foot. If he loses, at least he gets a peg leg.
Hey,
I'm trying to be careful, but like I only got like so much. Actually, I don't think I have a lot of strength as a shark. But it's careful. I'm trying not to draw blood.
And immediately go into your own frenzy.
Oh god.
Just imagining Dahlia climbing back aboard the ship with a leg in his mouth.
Where does it go? I don't know if I can get him up there. Like, I'm
So-
not trying to hurt him though.
No. Do a grapple check. So this would be,
Okay, NPC sheet. That's just strength because I don't have
Strength.
like.
Or-
Ooh, I'm on the wrong page.
It's not very good.
Um.
And he's
Oh,
gonna
that's better than.
dodge with Dex.
Oh boy.
This has not been the best
my
escape
God.
plan of Dark Jack.
He like.
child.
I'm assuming he's freaked out because there's a shark coming after him, but Dahlia's like kind of like wiggling his tail fin in like the friendliest way he can. It's like a non-menacing shark fin tail
just-
waggle. He like flutters his little like pectoral fins like flippity flappity like I'm a friendly shark.
So the
Don't
shark
be
comes up
Like that
gently,
nerd shark from Shark Tale.
gently nibbles on his leg, and there's like this big, happy, friendly shark smile, and then we just see Dark Jack's free leg start booting him in the face, like just 18 times. Like, no.
He like tries to buff him gently with a fin like no, I'm a good shark. I'm a good shark. It's fine.
So you do successfully grapple him somehow.
Can you wild shape into a shark with a tattoo on it that says "I'm a good shark"?
Well, the back of his head still has the coral print on it, so it's not like a normal reef shark. It's got like a print of the coral that he wears around his head stuck on the skin.
You have to get somebody else to wild shape into a spider to spell out friendly shark.
Oh my god.
And we need your character from the Nutcracker one shot. Can I get him to the ocean surface?
You grab him and you turn around to look back for the boat to bring him back. There's something coming up underneath the ship.
No.
He's like, sharks don't make sounds. He
It is
flails his
something
fin in terror.
very big.
He like-
Castalia, you're still swimming out towards Dark Jack. You might
Yeah.
not see this thing yet.
Can he see Castalia?
Yes, it's very clear,
Um,
shiny water.
As a shark, he's like pointing with one of his pectoral fins, like, look behind you, look behind you.
Is
What?
Gorm able to see
So
the
it's like
shadow
this
from
like
up top?
gimpy shark swimming sideways slightly.
It is. He might see it like just. I don't think he would. He'd be looking out this way, and the shadow would have disappeared under the boat this way. So you'd have that sort of dramatic irony scene where you see Gorm looking out in one direction, and behind him something's passing beneath the boat, but he won't notice until it's like there.
I won't be able to raise an alarm and make a perception roll at the same time, I assume. So I'll just I'll just sound the alarm for man overboard.
We're
He'll
doomed.
start yelling into the pipes and alerting people.
Why can't I get back to Discord? Oh, because Discord's not there. Can I break the surface or?
Are we about to have like a turn action thing? About to like bust this dragon open? I don't know. Jesus. This is why I wanted him to be knocked out.
Is that a black dragon?
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
And I immediately lost my connection.
That is why Dahlia is
There you
pointing quickly behind you, like, look.
I thought it was like a horde of fish.
Oh
A dragon horde of fish. I'm
no.
sorry.
Bad joke.
If anybody wants to roll initiative,
Sure.
I think. I don't
do
know
I
who's
roll
even
with the Sharks
available to do
initiative
it.
Because I changed decks. Yes. I roll with the Sharks initiative because I only keep my intelligence modifiers.
I don't know where in the ship the quarters would be, but I'm just gonna put my token down.
Yeah. If you weren't on the deck, it's gonna take you at least 2 turns to get to it.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
You gotta fire up the big daddy.
Oh no.
It's on top of the Big Daddy. I think it's a little late for that.
No, I think it's under us.
It's under the ship.
Shoot the daddy with the big daddy.
The Big Daddy is the big gun on the front of the ship. Oh look, me and the dragon are on the same thing. We must be friends. Maybe I can make this one my friend too. I don't think I can.
If it does surface, I am wondering, because Gloria gave the crew orders to watch the sky and watch the sea. So I don't know if
They
that'll
did a
come into
bad
play.
job.
I rolled in secret stealth against Sanbi's perception, and yeah,
Oh
it
my
wasn't even
God.
close.
Okay.
Turns out black dragons are sneaky. They get
Yeah.
+7 to stealth.
Jesus.
Ooh, sneaky, sneaky.
Oh, should I roll initiative even though I'm not there yet? Just assuming it takes 2 rounds.
Yeah, like so that way we
Okay,
can mark
sorry, I
off
wasn't
you running
sure.
up.
But yeah, don't do whatever. Don't wait for me. I'm just gonna muddle through this.
All right. Mev, you're running up to the deck.
Yup.
Oops. Now there's 2 of me.
I'm trying really hard. It's being super laggy. Okay, here we go.
Shark Dahlia. You
He's
are
gonna
still
dash.
grappling Jack.
He's going to dash. Which I think means if I'm grappling him, I only get 40 movement with dash. Because dragging.
Yes. If you pull out your ruler tool, it now
Well, I
measures the right distance.
because I think I can only get there. But my last turn, I was asking if I broke the surface.
Yeah, you're fairly close to the surface. You didn't go down that far. You can't
Okay.
like.
Well, I think I can only go 40 feet of movement because even with a that's with dash, because I'm dragging someone unwilling.
Yeah.
So it did what? Why does it go
45.
from 30 to 45?
Because we're on a really far out scale. Just do 45.
Cool. And then once he gets him above the ocean waves, he's going to like let go of the boot and like nose underneath his hands and like kind of lift his snoot so that Dark Jack is above the water. So he's not drowning.
I mean, let him drown at this point.
Pops his head above water.
It's a
Help,
kid-
shark!
Doing very unshark-like things, Dark Jack. He doesn't like hurting people if he can help it. That's my turn. I can't do anything else. I use my action to do stuff.
Dragon's turn.
Here's a girl in my hand. What?
Just a funny non sequitur to pop in out of nowhere. I have a girl in my hand. He can get right to there.
I'm about to
Right.
be it.
Bye, guys.
And what he's gonna do is grapple the shark.
Oh no!
What?
No. This is a rescue mission now.
So with
Oh no.
so Shark Dahlia is grappled.
But
Castalia,
Dahlia
meanwhile,
is
just like this
grappling.
massive dark form zips by you, grabs the shark, and they start heading the other direction.
Oh no.
Help.
I'm gonna be a snack for a giant dragon.
Gloria running to the deck.
Gloria is making her way downtown.
Walk faster.
Making her way downtown. She's just done with this. She's going to port. She's going shopping.
She's on her way.
Oh my god, Spark,
Castalia,
that was the best reaction too.
How far am I away from the dragon?
about 15 feet.
How far away is Dark Jack?
About the same. Who's being grabbed by a shark? Who's being grabbed by a dragon?
Can I climb the dragon?
Well, he's underwater. You can't really climb.
Are you gonna grapple the dragon?
I'm gonna stab the dragon.
There are rules for like climbing on top of larger creatures, and there is enough of a size difference.
Okay, can I climb him and stab him?
Let me double check. Sorry. Quick break.
My snake has turned.
That's cool, I'm
into
gonna
a
eat my
snakelet
sandwich.
again.
Your snake really likes turning into a bracelet.
She really does. She just really
Snake
likes
nest.
to be curled around my wrist.
She just wants
I
to
can't
be the
wait.
best leather bracelet.
I can't wait for her to be old enough so she can be like curled around my neck.
Wouldn't that be a snakeskin bracelet?
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Where the heck are
I
the
was
rules on this?
tickling her and she like quickly looked over and I'd already moved my hand so she was staring at me. She's like, don't do that. Don't do that. Why, you don't like me doing that? Huh? Oh, don't look up at me. You haven't bitten me yet, don't start now. I do expect you to do that in the future at some point.
So, the dragon's large enough that you can't grapple it. You can just climb onto it. Like you can hold onto it, and it'll just move freely, though.
No, please do not be in my pocket. No.
So,
Would climbing be my Action or my movement?
It is your action. So you cannot grab and stab.
Okay, I'm just gonna stab.
Oh, good stab.
Oh, nice.
That
Okay,
hurts
let's-
it.
Oh my god.
It's like, ow.
Get away from my friend. And then, I'm gonna move closer to Dark Jack.
Gorm, you are on deck and able to act.
Yeah.
But as far as you can tell, there's just splashing and dark shapes underwater. You would have disadvantage on a ranged.
Oh, so he can't even see that there's a dragon.
There's something big down there.
Did he already sound the alarm?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a flurry of action on deck. But people just think it's man overboard.
We don't have a code for loose warlock.
I feel like
It
we
probably
should.
would be helpful. It'd be going off like 8 hours a day.
Unzipped
Oh,
banana?
just assume something's wrong with Noche.
Unzipped
Yeah, pretty
banana.
much.
They wouldn't be wrong most of the time.
I submit to the crew unzipped banana.
We just
Is
need-
there?
So I'm sitting
where-
in a room with Ruth, and she's giving me this like fantastic look for that phrase, by the way.
Is there a? No, he would have to spend at least a turn or probably 2 turns getting to a gun like a cannon if he was going to be doing that.
Yes.
And he doesn't exactly have proficiency in using them. His dex is pretty bad, if I remember right. So my other options are jump
thought it
in
was
and
in.
try to get what? His int and his dex are both garbage.
Okay, that's what I was like.
and his wisdom is not great.
He's rickety and he's stupid, is what we're saying.
He's strong and charming.
Is he charming?
I mean,
Ow!
ouch.
He's been a grumpy Gus this entire game.
He's a grumpy Gus, but like he can do well in a social situation. He knows
Yeah.
what fork to use at a fancy dinner table.
Oh, okay.
It's part of your paladin training.
Yeah. Dang
Oh,
it,
Eric is right.
not-
Where's Alyssa?
Wait, you like all the flashing colors on the screen, huh?
Oh, thank you.
Pretzel's looking up right exactly at the ship.
I just don't have anything helpful, so I can either I could do one useless thing, but hilarious thing.
And we're still working on our spell slots from previously, right? We didn't get a long rest.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't?
We did.
You did. I think except for Noche, who was up all night.
I've been up
Oh.
all night.
Oh, okay. Well, that helps a lot.
I was gonna say that was gonna be bad, and then I would have no options. All right, I think he's just he's in armor. Jumping into the water is probably not a good idea. I don't know. Does anyone have any pitches? I got nothing. None of my spells are relevant. I guess just
Help me,
sound
save
the
me.
alarm for sea monster. You told him about the Leviathan? Maybe he assumes it's the Leviathan.
What was a Kraken?
What kind of
You said what?
banana alarm is the sea monster banana?
Bad banana.
It's a green banana.
Green banana. Okay.
A plantain.
Did you say this was in the middle of the night?
This is pretty. I'll say it's about dawn. So there's actually like light, and you can see things down there.
Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna sound the alarm for just shout monster to the
What side is this port?
Would
Like the
Gorm
steak?
know?
This is like the steak.
Port is left, starboard
Yes,
is right.
port is left. This is the port side.
Yeah. Oh, monster off the port. He saw Dark Jack screaming with a shark being attacked. And now the shark is being... Wait. Oh, yeah, they're underwater. I was going to say, but didn't get grappled, but they're still underwater. Yeah, so monster, Dark Jack free. And he's, I guess, going to move down to the side of the ship. If he dashes, will he make it just to this side right here? I assume he has to go
Yes.
down ladders and
Yeah,
such. So at that point, he's over the surface. He's dashed. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I can't think of anything else helpful. I'll just wait for my next turn. I guess I have my reaction if it comes up, but it probably won't.
Does someone pin the new safe words?
We'll expand that later. Fliss is running up to the deck. Dark Jack is going to try to break. Oh, first off, Dahlia needs to make a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I keep my stats for intelligent things. Wisdom save. I'm good at those. Yes, I am.
Oh yeah, you power through that. You don't know what that was, but it didn't hurt you at all.
Cool.
And then he's gonna try to break the grapple. So you have to use
as
athletics.
a shark, it doesn't matter because I just have strength. And
Yeah,
dex.
and
I
he
don't
can
have any
use-
skills.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to
How
just
many
use.
skills? I'm a
You
shark.
have to use strength.
I have perception.
And he can use his dex to try to escape, which he will. You have to beat out an 11 to keep holding him.
Oh my god.
Roll off?
I don't know.
Yeah, roll off.
Roll off.
Really? Another 11. That's fine.
Nope, he manages to get a couple more boots in, and you're not able to hold on.
Well, that's fine. He was just kind of like perched on his nose at that point, so it shouldn't have been that hard.
A couple more boots. How many feet does he have?
Does he start
Turns
sinking
into an
again?
octopus. No, he's awkwardly trying to swim away using only his feet while fully clothed.
Oh man. I mean, if he wasn't wearing like all that clothing, he'd probably be fine. That's a weird thing to say. We'll say Dahlia said that. It'll be fine.
You just
And nobody understood it because you're a shark.
He doesn't make any sounds. It's a banana.
Noche.
How evident is it that there's some crazy shit happening from where I am in the
Yeah.
brig?
I mean, the alarm's probably going through the whole ship, right?
That's
Yeah.
true. Did I feel like a whooshing as the dragon went under the ship very quickly?
No? It was being sneaky about it.
Oh, whooshing.
Gorm said something about the port side, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he said, monster
There are
off
definitely
the
alarms
side.
going off. There's something definitely going on the deck.
I'm gonna dimension door out of the ship on the port side and drop into the water. Boosh.
You see like a shark flailing in a dragon's mouth, like, "Ee, help me, help me."
Oh,
Like,
no.
are you on the surface of the water or are you underwater?
I think I would have gone like straight horizontal from whatever height the brig is at, so I would have appeared in the air and then fallen.
Yeah. So there's massive splashing and like turbulence in the water. There's something going on over there.
I mean, I'll look under the water.
And there's a dragon.
Oh, cool. I don't know what to do about that.
With a shark chew toy.
Shit. I'm also guessing at relatively the right distance for where the brig would be. I have no fucking idea. I'm gonna take my full movement toward the dragon, I guess, which would be. I get right next to Castalia.
Do you have a swim speed?
I do.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do.
Mev, I believe you can dash to arrive on the deck, but you're not able to act.
Oh, okay.
So you're there, you see what's going on, but you just arrived at the end of your turn.
What in the fuck? Is what?
Dahlia.
Help, 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 help. I'm trying to get out. Let me go.
Nope, he does not care one
Oh
bit.
no!
I can't do any bonus action stuff. It's a shark.
Oh, I have a terrible idea.
Please don't kill me.
Gloria.
If I
Wait, isn't the dragon after Dahlia? Or no?
Oh, I think I skipped the dragon's turn.
You must have, because he went earlier before. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry,
Did you go before me?
I rearranged initiative to get everybody back in order, and it bumped him
Oh,
past where it
sorry.
was.
Because he was right after me.
Honesty bonus for remembering that the dragon has a turn.
Bonus?
Yeah, so get a d6. Honesty inspiration, sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, a bonus to what?
What does this dragon do?
Everything, Jeff. Everything.
Okay, so first off, everyone that's aware of the dragon can go ahead and make a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Am I aware of it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
A DC what wisdom?
16.
Is there a Gorm in the vicinity?
Gorm's there. I think he's too far away. Gorm, do you want to roll a Wisdom save?
Sorry, I had to step away from my computer. My dog was going nuts.
Oh no.
Oh fuck.
It's fine. It's
my
just a
life.
wisdom roll.
Yes,
Wisdom
please.
save or wisdom roll?
Wisdom save.
I wasn't paying attention, and now my snake is wrapped
Plus,
up.
did we ever make them?
Hmm?
Jeff, did we make the modification to my sheet for just the +4 base to the saving throws?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
You can only do that for yourself, yeah.
What? It's only me? What?
If you
because no
modify
one
the
else is-
sheet to do that, yeah.
All right.
And
Yeah.
nobody else is within range. So everyone except Noche is frightened.
What else is new?
All right. So now we can't approach it, and we get disadvantage on what?
I will put
Attack
the
rolls.
description.
And ability checks we make while we are in line of sight.
It's in the Discord.
Is it attack rolls towards that creature? Oh yeah, it is.
Yes.
Oops.
Okay,
Oh
cool.
no. I just exited out of roll 20. I'll be back. How? Okay. Unless it lets go of me, I can't get far away from it.
You don't have to move away from it.
I know, but I can't move any closer to it, so I guess
You
I
don't
don't
need
know.
to be any closer to it.
no, I don't.
And it's gonna move forward, dragging the shark along with it,
Ah!
and collect Dark Jack in a claw.
You see a silent screaming shark who just flailing its flippers all over the place, like really, really frantically, like no, 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 no.
Gloria.
Can Gloria cast a spell on herself as she's going up? I figure that'll prevent me from getting to the decks, but can she do it anyways?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
I don't know.
she's
Ooh,
making
that's
her
a handy
way. Yeah. I should have thought of doing it the first round, but I fucking didn't remember. She's like running, and then, oh wait, I can do something.
Castelia. I believe you are frightened.
Do I have to be to roll to be unfrightened, or?
At the end of your turn.
Oh right. I have to move away from the creature that scared me, right?
No, you just can't move closer.
Well, what if I move closer to Jack? That's still in the vicinity, and not.
You can keep your
You
current
can.
distance. You just can't get closer
You can't
to
close
it.
distance on the dragon, no.
Okay. Well, the dragon's right next to me.
Which will give you disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Is there any way that I could try to grab onto Dark Jack?
You can grapple with disadvantage.
I'll do it. What is it? Strength?
Yes, and he will try to evade you.
This will be great. What
13.
was the, what is it?
Athletics with disadvantage.
Hey!
Latch on.
He's not going nowhere.
Dahlia is used to latching on to pretty pirates.
It's really a big
and
issue.
then asking the same question every single time. Are you my father?
Exactly. You're not leaving until we get a DNA test.
He's like, I am. Come fly away with me on my dragon. No, not really. Adversity.
Oh, good.
If you dash, you can arrive on the deck.
Yeah, I'll do that then. Yeah, sorry, I had to.
So.
I had to get the snake back.
So you arrive on deck, you can see what's going on, and it's terrifying.
And you realize it's the dragon. Do I make a wisdom save?
No, that's only on his turn.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of which, Castelia, you can make a wisdom save.
All right.
16.
12.
You are still frightened. Gorm.
Yeah. He's outside of my range now. It looks like. Let me just check here. Oof. Let me quick look at my spells because I had an idea for something I wanted to try, but pretty sure he's out of my range now, and I just want to make sure. Otherwise, I don't know. I might just have to get to a cannon, which would be unfortunate. How far away is the nearest cannon?
It would probably take like a dash action to get to it, and then another action to get it loaded, ready, and turning.
Yeah, that makes sense.
On the map, like the cannons are facing towards it. They're not. Like they're in their neutral position towards the bow.
Right.
If I was really clever, I would have
We
changed that.
A crew of sailors currently arming the cannons this whole time.
They were told
getting
they were
ready for
told man
something.
overboard, and now they're running. They're running for the cannons.
Oh.
They'll be ready soon-ish, I'm
Yeah.
sure. And they'll probably be better at the cannons than Gorm, honestly, so I shouldn't bother kicking someone off. Excuse me. Well, I have 0 good ideas. So I'll do a bad one.
Yes.
You can only summon it within 30 feet.
Yeah, it's going for a swim.
What are you? I missed something here.
Please
They're
tell me
still
it's a
below the-
giant seahorse.
I mean, if that's fine, I'll do it. Whatever's aquatic. Don't want to drop a cow.
Amazing.
Alright, Did it work? Did I conjure a sea animal that I can ride?
A narwhal.
Narwhal!
Oh my god.
What to do about that? Yes, it summoned a mighty seahorse.
Yes.
Wait, is there like a no casting time 10 minutes?
Casting time to damn it! Shit.
In 10 minutes,
I was
my
gonna
horse will
say.
arrive.
Well, that won't work.
No, we'll all be dead in 10 minutes.
I know, yeah, and I
You
can't
guys.
approach anyways, so I was just gonna have. I would have been cool to ride it, but I couldn't ask it to do that, so I was just gonna have it charge, and now, yeah, that
Oh
won't
my
work.
god.
They're still below the water, right?
Yes, they're like right on the surface of it.
And this is already dawn, so more daylight wouldn't be helpful. Yeah, I've really got nothing. I don't think there's anything helpful I can do, especially now that I can't approach it.
Can you cast
Oh my
on
God.
under the water?
Can I what?
Can you cast it under the water?
Cast what? Daylight?
Yeah.
I'll put it up.
That's gonna look real sick from the surface.
Yeah,
I
there's like
mean-
a cool shadow of it now.
I mean, it doesn't say you can't.
Yeah, sure. I'll put the. Is Noche underwater right now or above the surface?
I'm underwater.
I would have seen her jump in, I assume, and she's within 60 feet. It looks like. I think is the limit. It says the.
Ignore
spears-
that.
Oh, no,
I
it
don't know why
sheds
that
for
did
60
that.
feet. He's going to make Noche's horns glow bright enough to illuminate the area.
No!
No. I mean, that's the only target that he knows for sure, because the other viable targets are a shark, the enemy, or Castelia, who I don't even think he saw.
Put it on nothing!
Yeah, cast on a
Like-
point you choose.
I haven't seen the entity yet, so like that's like the only reasonable option, right?
Oh!
You've seen a shadow, I think.
Dude,
Like it,
fucking glowing
even if I put
dragon
it-
is so sick.
it would have been cool if I could put it on the dragon, but I don't know where he is. Like I don't know, I don't even know that it's a dragon. He's under the. We're being attacked by a squid.
Giant glowing squid!
Well, you are frightened and panicking by its presence, so.
Also true.
I
I'm
throw-
scared. I'm
I throw
terrified
a
of squids.
This is frightening.
That's the yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, I can make a wisdom roll to try and escape the frightening at the end of my turn or at the start
At
of my
the
turn.
end of your turn.
Yeah, that's all I got. So I guess I'll just move 10 feet to the left so I can kind of keep it in my sights and try and make the wisdom save. Nope.
You're still panicking.
Yep, that'll be it.
Over to the Black Dragon, who gets a legendary action.
Oh no.
Castelia, I need you to make a DC 19 Dexterity save.
Oh,
Regular, right?
Yes, it's a save. Oh, nice.
Snap.
So you hold on tight to Dark Jack, but stretching out from the surface of the water, the dragon extends its wings, pushes up, and begins to fly.
Oh no!
There we go.
Carrying the shark in one hand, Dark Jack in the other hand, and Castelia hanging on to Dark Jack.
Am I a road snack?
You are now approximately 40 feet in the air. Flissa
wait.
arrives on deck.
We're in the air now.
Yes,
I missed that.
he is flying
Well,
away.
they just did, yeah. Oh, that's a problem. Well,
I'm fine.
So
We're fine.
first off, both Dahlia and Castalia have to make a DC 15 Wisdom save. Castalia with these 20s, damn.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so there's that strange whispering voice in your brain, but you're not focused on it right now. You got other stuff on your mind.
I'm more scared of the dragon.
And then Dark Jack is gonna start trying to kick Castalia in the face
Rude.
to break the grapple. Get off! So Castalia, you have to make an athletics check with disadvantage. And beat a 4.
Can I bite him? I want to bite him.
You can't. No. Yeah. Wait for your turn.
Okay.
Oh. This fight is amazing, by the way.
I love it. I'm gonna die.
It's gonna be fine. I got you.
So, adult black dragon dashes, getting 160 feet away and up. Back in.
Oh, do I have feather fall?
Free action drops the shark.
Oh, good. Oh, wait, not good. Hang
You'll
on.
be fine.
What
So-
level is Featherfall?
You don't have it.
I don't.
Druids
Shit.
don't get it. It's
Ooh,
Nor-
but I have Misty Step.
I'm not sure you can cast that with fins. Can you
I
cast?
can't, but I can shape back and then cast it. But I'm gonna die.
You. The good news is, landing in water, you're only going to take half damage. So it's only it's every 10 feet. So yeah, 8d6 fall damage.
Oh, only 8d6 fire damage or fall damage.
It's fine.
It's not so bad.
You could roll all ones.
Or you could roll all sixes.
That's fine.
cute.
I am still a shark.
Oh, Jesus.
just barely.
You ever see the Batman movie where he kicks the shark into the ocean and it just explodes?
No.
It's because he used the bat shark repellent to start.
No, it was because the Joker put a bomb in the shark.
God
This scene
damn
is
it.
amazing. I'm gonna link it later on.
I have 3 hit points.
Oh my god.
It's okay if I end, I get back to Dahlia. It's fine.
No, Che.
All right, so shark in the water, Castalia dangling out of the claw of a dragon with Jack.
Yes.
Having a lot of conflicted feelings right now about what's happening. Well, I've got friends over there.
Also, I'm sorry to be a rule stickler, but did you say 8d6 instead of 6d6? Or did you change
I
it?
said 8d6. I
You
I
want
messed
that
up.
extra inspiration?
No, I don't.
Honesty,
I just-
inspiration.
I already have honesty inspiration. That's fine. I'm Dahlia again. It's cool. How much extra damage does that? 3 extra
6.
damage? It's fine. I only have 3 damage on me. It's fine.
So what happens when you hit 0 damage?
I just turn back into Dahlia instead of a
At
shark.
0 hit points?
Yep, and then I just take
Yeah.
any
No,
extra
no, no,
damage
no.
to my normal person.
You change back
No,
from
no,
whatever
it's fine.
form you were, and then you have max hit points. Then you take out the remaining damage from your max hit points.
Yeah, that is exactly
Okay.
what I just said, Ryan.
Okay.
He asked something different, and you said yes.
I got a little switchified. I appreciate the clarification. No, Che.
Jesus. I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna dimension door on the dragon's back.
All right. You will need. Ooh, I don't know if you can do this.
I will also
Dimension door is an
accept-
action, right?
Yeah. I'll
Because
also
to climb
accept,
onto the creature is a dragon.
I will dimension door into its mouth.
What? What?
It's fine.
Do you really want to try that?
Do you remember that movie Dragonheart?
Tragically, today we see the corpse of a black dragon falling to the water as horns protrude from its throat. Sadly, the warlock that tried to get on the dragon also ended her own life by
I'll be
sending herself
fine.
straight down the
I'll be-
gullet.
I'll be fine. Well, it just dropped the shark, so its mouth is like all wide open, right? I can just sit there like in a
No, it
little ice
had
cream
grappled
scoop.
the shark with like a claw.
Oh wait, all right. So its mouth is not open because it just dropped the shark.
It is not, no.
Oh, all right. That changes things. I mean, shit. I'd still try to dimension door onto its back. Whatever that means for me, if I fail, I will still try.
Okay, so here's the catch I'm running into. Dimension door is an action,
Yeah.
but trying to grapple and like hold on to the creature is also an action.
Mm-hmm.
I love what you're doing here, and I want this to try at least roll off to happen. But I'll probably like give you a penalty for it, like
That's
disadvantage.
I probably have a point of exhaustion right now anyway, so it's all fine. What
Are
am I
you?
rolling?
Oh wait, are you frightened? No, you weren't frightened.
I'm not frightened.
All right.
Oh my god.
So you poof onto its back. I want you to make an athletics check at disadvantage to
I'm
grab
super
on.
good at those, you guys. This is
So-
the best.
So Noche lands on the back, fails to grab like anything on the scales, and as she falls from the dragon's back, the tail flips around and smacks her, just for an extra bit of insult.
This is
Also,
fine.
why did you roll to see if it could break the strength? Because there's no way it could roll below a 0.
There's no point.
It could have also rolled a 0, and then we'd have a roll off. I at least give you that.
It also rolled a 0.
One natural
It has
one.
plus
I would have
6.
not rolled in that one, and then
Oh
I
my
would have at
God.
least tried to give you something to go on.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
So you get whacked by the tail midair, taking 19 points of damage, and then you fall into the ocean for an additional.
Well, fortunately, I'm wearing Sari's Featherfall ring, so I'm
Oh,
okay. I just drift down like a leaf on the wind.
Aww.
Glowing like the sun.
Too soon.
Am I really glowing?
I mean, I cast the spell.
Oh my god damn it.
It's Featherfall, so you drop at a rate of like 60 feet a turn.
Yeah.
You are 160 feet up. You are helpless in midair for like the next 3 turns.
Look, Marco, it's a shooting noche. Make a wish.
Up the dragon from here, so I'm helping.
Nev.
And I'm feared. That's great. Who wants to go help them?
Yeah.
Make it sound like a chore.
You're not even there.
Because I'm like
Start off the turn order.
I'm too afraid to move forward. I'm asking anyone around me on the ship. I'm literally asking this question out loud to everyone.
Gorham, if he got to his turn, was gonna ask Magnus to go to the helm and steer us towards the dragon and not let them escape.
Okay. Hey Jeff. How willing is Flissa to go and try and catch Castalia when she inevitably falls from the dragon?
That's rude.
How?
How willing? Just
No,
like,
no. How would she go about
I
accomplishing?
mean, would she be? That's my question. because
I have a plan. No. There's no time to tell you.
Because I have
Are
this.
you a willing creature?
Oh my god.
Yeah, she can try. Like, she looks like super ready to do it.
Be free!
Like, yeah, I got this.
Be free!
Now she's flies.
Flies. I want to die.
You might. Gloria.
Is Gloria on the deck now?
Gloria is officially on the deck.
Wait a minute. We skipped Dahlia's turn.
Oh, sorry, you got
Because I had to re-roll because I had to get rid of the shark. So I'm supposed to be after Mev.
Yeah.
Dahlia goes, ah! Ah! 20, 30, 40,
Dahlia's
50.
fucking done.
I'm
60.
so sorry, Eric.
80. That's as far as I can go. And I'm gonna make my wisdom save.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
my
scared
wisdom
anymore.
save. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
That's all I got.
Now, Gloria. Dahlia is no longer frightened. Mev is still trembling.
So she sees the situation of the dragon. Are the cannons ready to fire yet?
The cannons are ready to fire.
Can she order them to fire?
You can fire one yourself. But
But
it's not
they'll
like
just
you
do
get like a broadside. You'd have to like do your own. Like this is you like arriving in like the gunnery room and being like, shoot that thing. That said, if we're firing right now and if you roll a 1,
yeah, I know.
you're gonna be making an attack roll against Castalia.
What are the chances of that?
1 in 20.
5%.
You know, in life, 5% doesn't matter.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, so I can't. They're too far away. So, But you said that they'll start firing on their own. I don't have to like.
You'll
do
have
that.
to make the roll basically.
I'll make the roll for them.
No, like this is you like commanding like a gun position and like firing. Like same deal with like a ship battle.
Okay, so I'll do that.
Rocket.
And what am I doing?
On your...
I'm hitting cannon. Is that what I'm doing?
Yes.
Okay.
Now you got me paranoid. Let me look at your sheet. Yes.
Okay. Boop.
That was almost a 1.
Nope, that goes wide.
Oh boy.
So, Castalia, you're narrowly hanging on to Jack, and in the distance, there's a sudden burst of gunfire, and a shell goes screeching past you. What are you up to?
I don't know. Should I just keep holding on? Or I'm still not over Jack trying to kick me off. I want to bite his leg.
It's
Or
gonna
stab
get
it.
further and further away, and then you'll have to fall. So, I mean, you can do what you want, but I'd probably let go.
Letting go is a free action, so you can stab him and then let go.
Bite and ditch.
Mm. Wait a second, let me double check something.
You know, I was worried that this fight would be like too easy and either like it would be resolved, like he would just get away immediately, or like you guys would just wreck the dragon in 2 turns. And I love this so much.
But we were too honest about not being prepared for it.
Okay. I'm going to stab him with a dagger. And you said letting go was a free action?
Yes.
Cool. If I go down, I'm not going down alone.
I'm gonna take 1d4 hit points with me.
Oh, wait, hold on. And then that's plus Colossus Slayer, which is a d8. And plus Hunter's Mark, because I still have Hunter's Mark on him.
Yes, you do.
Oh my god.
Rangers, man.
16 damage. And then I'm going to put a new Hunter's Mark on him at level 3, sorry. And then I'm going to let go. Suck a dick.
So like as Dahlia falls, just flipping him off with both hands.
Exactly.
See, here's the best part of this. Because like you guys knocked him out earlier, so when he regained consciousness, he regains consciousness with 1 hit point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
And that was not non-lethal damage, I don't think. So Castalia reaches up, just sinks this dagger into his leg and like slashes down his thigh.
Oh
Hell
god.
yeah.
And then loses her grip and falls, flipping him off.
Hope a dragon can help with death saves.
He did get a long rest when I fried his brain a little bit.
That was not a long rest.
Sorry for
Castalia
killing your
takes-
friend, Noche.
So Noche is slowly falling, and Castalia goes zipping by. Very much a friend.
I was thinking about that, but I was like, no. He had like a short rest or something.
Did he get a short rest? Did he get a short rest?
I don't know.
Well, he's just dying, right? She didn't kill him outright.
I mean, he'll die.
Adversity, what are you up to?
What can I even do?
You can fire a cannon.
Hey, you don't gotta worry now. Well, I guess that's not true.
If even at this rate, like if I give you like if you want to roll a 1, I'll probably make you make an attack roll against somebody downrange.
Yeah.
Noche or Castalia. Just for
Oh, yeah,
giggles.
she's in the water, right?
I'm in the
yeah.
water.
I guess it could hit the water.
I don't even know at this point then.
Oh, shoot it down.
Sure.
Don't worry about us, we'll be fine.
Alright, I'll take aim at the dragon. What the hell? Yeah, it's just standard cannon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, dude, why is it so close? My lightning damage, whoops. Yeah.
Yeah, so Noche's slowly falling, and Shell goes by her. You
It's
feel the
fine.
crack on that one.
It's all right. I'm all right. It's fine.
Gorm.
I was on mute. I was just talking about how I still can't think of anything to do. Is Dahlia a shark or is Dahlia Dahlia?
Dahlia's Dahlia. You
You'll
basically saw a
throw-
shark belly flop and then Dahlia float to the surface.
Was he able to see that Castelia got the kill? Most likely.
That Dahlia got the what?
Or that Castelia got the kill?
Probably not. No. He
Captain orders.
She's
is
on a
ballparking
cannon.
it. Yeah, cannons are being fired.
All right. Well, he's I guess gonna find a buoy and throw it over and try, or a ladder, one of those rope ladders. Toss it down for Dahlia. Although you can probably fly. I got nothing, so he'll just continue to stay vigilant. In fact, I'll just hold my action. Probably best.
Now, to hold an action, you have to specify what action you're holding.
So I
You
would
just-
be holding a spell. If I went with a spell, I'd be holding that spell.
Yes.
Okay. Nope, still don't have anything useful.
All right. Take the dodge
Yeah.
action. That's always a good call.
Sure, it works.
Flissa has a fly speed of 60 feet,
Yes.
so she takes off like Superman and dashes to get closer. Dahlia, are you okay?
I'm fine.
I'm holding my hands out to Flissa. Please grab me.
Dark Jack.
He got a short
Please
rest.
don't die.
He had to have gotten a short rest. Jesus Christ.
Black Dragon is dashing right on out of here. I think he's going to be at the absolute tail end of the map right now. Noche, do you want to try anything as you're slowly falling?
It's. God damn it. Oh, I only have one idea and it's terrible. Out of spells. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
While you're doing this, I have some dice out here, so I'm going to roll in secret what the fate of Dark Jack is.
Oh god. I might be about to fucking change it. Oh god, it would be real bad. Oh no. I can't stop the dragon. There's no way I can stop the dragon.
Can you cast slow on the dragon?
I can't. I have no spells left. I have one idea. It's fucking terrible, and there's a chance Jack lives if I do nothing. There's a smaller chance that he lives if my idea works. So I don't know. Let me measure that I could even do this. That would be the first. I can't do this. All right, so never mind. Yeah, it's out of range. I can't do this even if I felt comfortable doing it. I will take off the featherfall ring and drop into the water.
I'm gonna give you. I don't know what this height. I'm just gonna say 46. Ooh, that was a hard one.
That's fine.
I'm curious what you were gonna try to do.
I was gonna try to Eldritch Blast its claw to make it drop him. But he failed a save already, so that would have killed him.
Potentially, yeah.
And I was thinking if I could recover him, I could bring him back, and we have Revivify, but that's a long shot. And it's out of range. It's 120 feet for Eldritch Blast, and it's out of range. So yeah, I'll just drop and hope that if I have any movement after I hit the water, I'm gonna keep going after it in the hopes that if it does drop him, that I can go get him. So that's my turn.
Right. Nev.
I have absolutely nothing I can do. So I'm still frightened.
At this range, you'll be firing at disadvantage anyway with cannons. Are you gonna just keep trying it, or do you want to let it go for now?
All of our people in the water are in the water, so yay.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna try again. Too many people and with disadvantage. No.
All right. Nochi, you're gonna try to swim after the dragon?
I mean, until when I pop my head up, I can't see it anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, like I assure you, like this thing can just fly like
Oh yeah, I know, but
easily.
she's just
Cinematic
hoping
purposes.
she's just hoping that if it drops him, she'll be able to see. And once she can't see it anymore, then there's no point and she'll turn back.
Yeah. It does not drop him while you're within visual range.
I don't like that qualifier.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so I can. I don't think I can do this now. Never mind.
Dahlia swims out after Noche once he's no longer scared of the dragon.
I was gonna ask if I could shift my hunter's mark from him to the dragon, but since he's at 0 HP now.
I believe you can.
If it's in range, though.
Yeah.
Technically you would not be able to. Because you fell out of range once you let go.
Yeah.
I mean, if he dies, you won't be able to sense it anymore.
Mark tell if he dies? I actually don't know if that's a thing I can do.
If the target drops to 0 hit points, so he was on death saves.
Yeah. But you can't tell if
you can't tell, no.
Mm. Man.
Dahlia would have swum out after Noche. Make sure she.
Yeah, and the Sanvi will deploy like the rowboats to make sure that everybody gets back to the ship safely.
When Dahlia gets to Noche, at like once she's finally stopped, she's bawling. Oh Jesus Christ, Jeff!
Perfect timing.
Noche, you okay?
I guess we'll find out. And she starts swimming back.
He just swims alongside her.
Noche comes, not Noche, Flissa comes along and just sort of hovers there for a second just to make sure everybody's okay, and then seeing that goes back off.
Whenever I get back to the ship, I'm gonna climb up and sit on the edge for an hour to get a short rest. just sit right on the edge and do fucking nothing for an hour.
Smoke him if you got him.
I will roll some hit dice, and then I will do ascending. When we do those hit dice.
Dahlia just sprawls out.
Oh, this is great.
He's just like blank.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I'll just roll like a whole bunch. I don't feel like doing math right now.
You have 30.
That's cool. That gives me something, and I'll do a couple more.
42.
Well, no, stop. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I'm feeling a whole lot better. And I'm immediately gonna do ascending to Jack as soon as I get a little breather, and it's just panicked, like, are you okay? Please tell me you're alive.
There is no immediate response.
Okay, you could just be unconscious.
Castelia, what happened?
Well, you see, I was holding on to him. And I wasn't. And he tried to kick me. And
So you stabbed him?
I got mad.
That was
And-
an Oh, continue, yeah.
Go ahead.
No. Noche saying that caught him off guard. So you stabbed him?
Yeah.
That was a very appropriate and measured response. I'm very proud of you.
Really?
You have a right to defend yourself.
I don't think he's okay though. Noche, do you think he's dead? Did I kill him?
No, she doesn't answer.
Castalia's just gonna go
Really
and find a
shuffle
corner to
away.
mop in.
Slink away, boys. Anybody else up to anything?
So, Captain, any thoughts?
On?
What just happened?
He got away? Question mark?
He sure did. Should we take any actions regarding this development?
I assume he'll either show up again or we won't hear anything. So I don't really feel it's necessary to immediately.
All right.
After a short rest, Dahlia sits up and gently reaches out and takes Noche's hand and gives her like a little tug, like "Follow me."
She just sits there.
I have the scrying bowl.
We did not fucking take anything of his, did we?
I don't believe so. No.
My dagger may or
We
may
might have
not
some of his
contain his
blood in
blood.
the basement. He was bleeding from his eyes and ears from psychic damage, so
Yeah,
there might be some left
blood
over.
down there. That's true. We could go get a little bit of blood. No.
You run back down there, and there's Marco swapping the deck.
No.
Hey guys, I think it was just
Nah,
a
I'm teasing.
doppelganger that escaped.
Why?
He's still in the brig. He's fine.
Maybe it's the doppelganger in the brig.
God damn it.
Noche looks at Dahlia and is just like, I'm not sure I want to see what that would show, but if it's
I can always
if
tell
you
you
want to do it,
afterwards.
if you want to do it, then I'll go with you. She just lets herself be dragged, basically.
Dahlia goes down to the brig because that's where he knew there was stuff. So he looks for anything, like any loose hair, anything.
Well, the
Yeah,
brig is
it's-
also just where all the creepy rituals happen.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Oh god, and it's
I need
gonna
some
erupt.
blood. Count some. No, that's from the chicken I had to sacrifice.
Oh,
There's my Dahlia.
Jesus.
Dahlia. It's really hard to do this with a clicky mouse instead of a normal mouse. Okay. Sorry for wall of text.
Hey, what's the situation involved with making saves if the guy's dead? How does that work?
I'm pretty sure they just automatically succeed because you don't need like. Oh no, a creature. Never mind. I thought it could be done on a place.
It can be done on a place.
Oh, it can.
Yes.
But you need to know what that place is.
Yeah. A body wouldn't be considered a place, but if that doesn't work, I can always cast it on the dragon too.
But you don't have anything on the dragon to help you.
No, but I can still cast it on the dragon. It just means that the DC is a lot harder to hit. That's all. Doop. Knowledge save modifier. I've heard of the target. You've met the target, so I get +5. Because I know the target.
What are you doing, you silly cat?
-4 for a pock of hair or a bit of nail I like. I'm not really sure how these pluses and minuses work, unfortunately.
It's a minus
So-
on their save.
Yeah.
And a plus on
You know,
mine.
sometimes they'll have a better chance of saving the less you know about them.
I know, there's just pluses and minuses. That's why I
Yeah.
wasn't sure.
So if you just heard like vague descriptions, whatever their save is, they get +5.
But I've met the target.
Yes. So they don't get any bonus.
Okay. Oh, it's after the parentheses. That makes a little more sense. I'm having a difficult time here.
Scrying is no easy task.
Reading is the problem. So he would get if I was able to find hair or blood, he would have a -10. Because that's considered a body part.
Yes. And you are able to find some blood.
Cool.
tear a piece of my journal out and just press it onto the blood so that we have blood anytime we need blood.
Oh,
just in case I need some warlock blood.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Some people press flowers in their journal.
Would you expect anything less of Moche?
I'm adding this to my journal. 1 page of Dark Jack's blood.
Cool.
When you open up the journal again, it forms to say, "Why, Noche? Why?"
No.
I try scrying on it.
I'm with Serafina now.
oh my god.
Oh no.
What?
Don't look for
Oh
me.
no.
Oh my goodness.
So you're trying to cast this on the dragon? Oh, no, you're trying to cast this on Jack.
Yes. I'm assuming something happened with the cat.
I'm
Attack
sorry,
and
I
slash
muted
the
myself.
jugular.
Yes.
Cat Dahlia. Who's casting the spell again? Sorry.
I am.
Yeah, just making sure. For some reason, I thought somebody else had the scrying spell.
Oh, it's me. I'm a useful person for like 5 seconds.
I am going to message you what you see.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I want to be totally out of character about this, but like, if he died, it was kind of his fault for trying to run away.
Yeah, totally.
I'm sorry, but like, come on.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Also, while this sad tableau is going on, I happen to notice on the ship that Mev and Adversity's beds are in the same room.
You know, I'm glad you,
never
noticed
said
that
no
because
collide.
I didn't even
Oh.
realize that.
Oh.
Look, what happens at sea stays at sea.
No wonder they're dating.
That only matters, Jeff, if the ship sinks to the bottom of the ocean. Otherwise, it can always return to port.
Well, I'm
Or if
glad.
it gets cursed and can only return to port once every 5
Magnus,
years.
I have a question. When did you do that? Because that definitely wasn't how it was when when this started.
I added it at some point. I can't remember now. I just added it at some point.
Oh god.
So are you guys like at that stage of the relationship already? I'm gonna write that down. In my
I don't
notes.
even know at this point.
Castelia, don't be
What?
rude.
I mean, you would have to like stake out the rooms to know that, unless you just went in there.
Castalia was probably staking out the rooms, let's be honest.
God.
When is Castalia not creeping around?
I have to write my fan fiction in quiet places, okay?
Please leave me out.
No.
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 In fact, most of them star Gorm.
No. Discomfort.
Just because you say the emotion doesn't change anything.
Anger.
Holy shit, I am captivated by the discovery I just made with the little thing of beer I got.
gross.
I just really hope like the walls are pretty thick in this building.
I think they're metal.
They're metal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. We're good.
Are the walls as thin as sheet metal, or are they thick like a steel beam?
Yeah, these are important questions.
It's a battleship.
I'm like, it's a battleship. I imagine it's.
Do you
Cutting
guys like?
device couldn't get through them, so
Is it like? Have you guys pushed the beds together? Ooh.
Oh my god.
We don't have
Twins make a queen, you know.
we don't have control over
Can you
those
push
tokens.
battleship
So.
beds together.
I think they're kind of drilled to the floor so they don't move around.
out of character, if you guys were to ask for a full-size bed, you would have it.
Oh.
Wow.
Has to fill out like an official requisition form for the quartermaster. Get it approved.
Oh man. It's just like a Grandma Gloria, like, if you ever need anything, no.
Reason for request. We wish you quote unquote sleep comfortably.
You wrote the quotation marks on the.
Yes.
Quote unquote.
We wish you quote unquote sleep properly so our quote unquote snoring does not wake the rest of the crew.
Snoring. Oh lord. I'm gonna check my snake real quick. Give me a moment.
She's about to bite you. She's right behind you and her mouth is open.
Okay, still on her little hide. That's good.
So yeah, Darkjack be dead.
I've been on mute apparently.
Oh yeah.
Oh
no.
no.
Been sitting here, my headphones been up because the thing's loud over here. Dahlia stares into the bowl for a little bit, and then he just dumps the water out.
So, I missed it. It didn't work.
You're not there.
I mean, but I missed it. It didn't work. I take it.
I messaged her what she saw.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is all that NoJ sees, is that he just dumps out the bowl of water in disgust. I'm sorry, NoJ.
She doesn't say anything.
How fragile is the bowl? Is it a stone bowl?
It's like silver.
That can dent. He takes his staff and throws it across the room then. So pointless. I was just trying to get him out of the water. Don't want him to drown. And then he just sits there quiet.
I love it, but it's so sad.
You have sowed the seeds of discord.
guys read my little message thing.
Yeah.
You have to have 3 before you're a serial killer.
I don't even see wherever this is.
I suppose that what I saw was just in the ocean. I couldn't tell.
No, it was just on a ship somewhere.
Cool. Damn. Dahlia sits there for a few moments, and then no, check if we can find him. I can bring him back.
Can you find him?
I saw him on a ship.
Do you know where?
All I saw was his crew around him, and the dragon was over him, and he was on the deck of a ship, and that's about as much as I could see.
I'm gonna send the dragon.
Oh God.
While this is going on, do you want to message me the sending, or?
Sure.
While this is going on, coming up in a small boat alongside your ship is Sierra and Meowstache.
Oh man.
Wait, is who?
Sierra and Meowstache.
Where are they?
I'm
Oh.
putting tokens down now. Ahoy there! Permission to come aboard.
Meow meow meow.
Meow meow meow. Then Sierra
Does he
instead
have
calls
a
up and
little
asks him permission
sailor's
to come.
hat?
Come on board. I was just about to call you.
Good morning. We heard you firing cannons. Was everything okay?
Dark Jack escaped.
Oh,
Because Dahlia might have killed him.
Somewhere in Castalia's room, she feels that, like, ugh.
Yeah, Castelia did attack him as it was flying off, so...
So there's just that range of emotions. Oh, he escaped, and their face, both Sierra and the cat's face, drop. But he might be dead, and they perk back up.
But some of us are sad about it, and then they jump again.
Oh.
But some of us aren't, and then they pick back up again.
Yeah, we didn't mean to do that.
It might be just as well. He was not exactly the nicest of pirates.
No.
Who are the nicest of pirates?
Please say us.
You guys?
Thank you.
Oh no. So
Well,
what
you did
brings
deliver
you
that
back?
medicine one time.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was real. I was worried that was just propaganda. So what
are you
brings you
able
back?
We were hoping to collect him and bring him back.
Oh.
Do you have any proof that he's dead?
A bloody dagger?
Define proof.
Body?
No.
The dragon had the body.
And he made a very strong argument.
Yeah.
Just for giggles, roll persuasion.
Who?
Who?
I guess Gorm's taking
I'll-
the lead here. Somebody can give him advantage, though.
Sure.
Gloria gives him advantage.
Is there any way I can
Charismatic
use
boy.
while I'm speaking to give him any kind of bardic inspiration or no? I'm fine if I can't. I'm just wondering.
I don't need it.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Super charismatic. Look at that.
Having background music is always appreciated, though.
Sad flute noises.
They do seem to believe you at least, like definitely, like
Maybe it was so slow.
unquestioningly. Yeah.
So they
Well,
all right.
we
So they
believe you,
believe
but
that we
flute
believe he's
made it
dead.
Even worse. Yeah. They don't think you're trying to cover for him or anything. So that'll help convince the tower a little better.
Well, it's good that they believe the truth is the truth. That's always helpful.
I mean, if you can't trust pirates, who can you trust?
If we find anything else out about his fate, we could let you know, but we don't know right now.
Sarah nods. Well, I'll head back to shore then. I'll make arrangements that the reward is forwarded to you.
To
The ship.
okay. How when do you expect that? To
A day or
be
two?
okay.
We could probably
can
go clear out that place until then.
Yeah. Well, safe journeys, Sierra.
She nods, bows, and then
It was
picks up the cat and climbs back down into her boat.
nice meeting you.
Travel well.
Doot doots away.
Okay, turning off the sad music now because it's bringing me down.
Play something real happy. Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face.
Roger Dodger comes out of nowhere like
on Roger Dodger.
Roger Dodger comes out of nowhere like, yay, we survived!
Hooray! It's just that shot of him like right in the middle of everybody, like just playing the happiest song, and everybody else is all down and glaring at him. And just slowly comes to a stop.
Continue, and Gorm gives him 1 copper piece.
Or a quarter. He'll be dancing for hours.
Mev tentatively
the kicker
plays
is that
in.
Sage gave him gold, but Gorm is more practical than that.
Mev tentatively plays a note on her flute.
Yes.
I want to do a 10-minute break.
Yeah, I was about to ask for one.
Yeah.
Sure.
I need many more drinks. Bye.
We are not yet drunk
So
enough.
Let's see. About 11:15 in theory.
Yeah. Thereabouts.
In my house.
Go and mute.
I didn't know if you hit the top of a beer glass with another beer glass's bottom, it just starts foaming up. I really want to know why that
I'm looking at
happens.
Hunter's Mark. And it doesn't say that the spell drops once they're dead. It just says that I can move the Hunter's Mark, but I didn't. Can I find a dead body?
I'm gonna look at the spell again. Now it's concentration up to an hour, so you wouldn't have been able to take a short rest afterward. You would have had to immediately jump on the boat.
I cast it at 3rd level, which makes it 8 hours.
Oh, la-di-da.
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna work. It's just I was just staring at it.
On any perception and survival checks you make to find it. So it's a flying creature, so it's not exactly leaving tracks. And it like easily outpaced you. Like it's way past your visual range.
Just spell sets?
I am probably gonna give you like one like really hardcore like survival check.
Okay.
I'm gonna do survival because I don't think we've rolled survival at any point in this game.
Right? I have a +7 to survival, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
And I'm gonna make it just a regular shot. Like I normally would have just given you disadvantage on this, but you have advantage, so it works out to being even.
Cool.
You're trying to track a flying creature. This is gonna be like really hardcore. I'm gonna say DC 22.
Whoa.
I believe.
In what? What was the end of
Survival.
that statement?
I believe in you.
Oh, I believe in a thing called love.
Nope.
Nope.
I tried. I'm gonna go back to my room and cry.
To be fair, you only had like a quarter of a chance. Did anyone else chill, or is everyone still gone for a bit?
I'm not chill. I'll never be chill.
Chill is a figment of imagination.
I'm here now. I just didn't feel like telling my chicken nugget bathroom story.
I have so many questions.
This episode's title: Chicken Nugget Bathroom Story.
No, chicken nugget bathroom delivery.
See, you
Chicken
doubt
nugget
that
bathroom
I'm
delivery.
going to do that.
Well, who said we doubted?
No, I mean,
Do it something like more like something with Dark Jack, like something sad. Shots while trying to escape, in quotation marks.
DDJ?
DDJ?
Yeah.
Dark Jack, something. Jesus.
DDJ, not
Oh.
DJJ.
Dance Dance Jesus.
I was trying to make a joke
What
on
would Dark Jack
DDR
do?
and then I'm trying to make a joke on DDR and then failed miserably.
A Dance Dance Revolution show?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I need one more
I was gonna
person
make
to
it.
kill so I can be a serial killer. Marco, where are you?
Oh boy.
My ear hurts. I don't know if there's like something in it or not. So.
Snakes.
My snake can't fit in my ear.
That's what he wants you to think.
She's too big for that.
Oh, actually,
What do you want? Yeah, I know.
for Castelia to be a serial killer, the murders have to happen over a month, more than a month time. So, like, I don't know how old your old kill is. You might have to kill more.
I mean, she killed that one guy, and then she killed all the people on the way out of the jail, and then
See,
I don't know.
that was like a shootout, though. That doesn't qualify
Okay.
as murder.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we can't count some of the stuff that we do as murder, or otherwise
Okay.
it would be bad.
I mean, we're pirates.
I mean, legally, it probably counts.
I mean,
as
so far
murder,
Mev doesn't have a body count. I think.
that she lets us know about.
Dun dun dun. Divergent
Every night, like,
persona.
Knife goes back to her room and like carves like a new tally into the butt of her rifle.
Like we try to not kill sometimes.
Sometimes.
We
How
try
has
not
that
to be.
worked out for you ever?
Has it worked out? It probably has before.
I mean, we saved the Dragonborn, who was under the Hag control.
Yes.
Yeah, he's king now. Look at that. We did good.
We made someone rise from slavery to kinghood.
That's pretty cool in my book.
We saved Doc. And
the kid.
And the kid.
And the cat.
We got Doc to the country so he could cure it.
That one we almost didn't do.
Yeah, we almost didn't do that one.
It was a little split on that.
You had to choose between the money or the power.
I think I might have been the deciding vote on that one. I'm not sure.
I'm back, and Rook was super pushing for that too. Rook's ideology were that pirates were heroes, and his backstory was he had left every other group he had been on because they turned out to be douchebags. But the one time he gets a chance to like save the world, he jumps ship. I love that about his character. As soon as he gets what he wants, he leaves.
God damn.
Have we done anything else not douchey?
Remember that time when we killed the king?
No, that was Rook.
When Rook killed the king.
Rook considers that heroic.
He would.
I mean, You're helping Flissa on her quest, but you're really suspicious of why she's doing it.
The king of a dying kingdom.
Well, it was
Oh,
mostly
you freed
his
a bunch of
mentality was
slaves.
that
Yep.
his mentality at the time was anything it takes to stop this thing from making it to the mainland where it could potentially kill everyone I know, especially after I've already seen like the nightmare realm inside of it or whatever that was.
Oh, that's right, you were in his stomach.
That traumatized the hell out of him. That was my main excuse for why he's like, you know what? I've decided I'm not ready to be a hero.
And Gloria was just like, there are lights inside.
I was in the place between places.
No one mentioned another dimension.
You mentioned a dimension.
It's all about the ascension to the other dimension.
The ascension to the other dimension. It wasn't much to mention.
I'm sensing some tension regarding the mentioning of the ascension to the other dimension.
I'm gonna put you all in detention.
You know, going to the other dimension and mentioning it is kind of making me want to go spend a day in detention.
There's a bunch of good ones, but I can't work them into a sentence.
I wonder if living in another dimension gives you a good pension.
There's an old Billy and Mandy episode where it's just 5 minutes of exactly this shtick.
Yeah, I know.
That's
That's where I got it.
The only one I can find is the scrape and lick joke.
That episode is exactly where I'm getting this entire bit from.
Mm-hmm. That was when they were going to the retirement home.
Wait, really?
And Mandy finally, yeah, they were going to like the retirement home for monsters, and Billy's like, well, another dimension. No one mentioned another dimension. And then for 5 minutes, Mandy just screams at them, "Shut up! Shut up!" It just shows them through the dimension door.
I liked that bit. That bit was fun.
I love that entire show. Oh my goodness.
I haven't seen that entire show in a while.
I found out that like years after the show was canceled, but still like 4 years ago, somewhere in the last 6 years since the show aired, they came out with a movie which was supposed to be like the launch for a spinoff, but it wasn't successful enough, but it's still amazing.
I remember the thing before Billy and Mandy where it was like a skull, where the precursor to it was like a weird skull island thing with this.
Oh yeah, Grim and Evil.
Yeah, that thing. I can never remember.
Evil
what it was
Con Carne.
called. Evil Con Carne, yeah.
Yeah, that guy was an interesting side character.
I think that was a full-fledged show for a little bit, wasn't it? Or was it in that universe?
Yeah, but then it was the same universe. Like, they came out with the double show because they didn't know which one would be popular. When they figured out which one was, all the characters from the other show, which was Evil Con Carne, just became side characters in Billy and Mandy.
Yeah, that fits.
Like the Scar guy, the General Scar, became his neighbor, and kept like trying to retire, and Billy kept tempting. I know you're trying to retire from being evil, but did you know that my best friend has a scythe that can control the world? I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay. I'll be back. You guys can start whenever if everyone gets back.
But I want to talk about early 2000s cartoon trivia.
I mean, Atomic Betty. Nobody even saw that.
Heard of it.
Oh my goodness. That's the one where she like, yeah, she was that Cartoon Network?
I think so.
Oh wait, was. Oh no, different one.
I don't know why that was the first one to my mind.
Crap.
Sorry for the delay coming back. There's some ideas getting discussed.
Sure.
Don't we have stuff that we need to do in town?
Yeah.
What
Oh.
town?
The town we're still outside of, so we never left?
Which town?
Ammonester.
Oh.
See, we should have made up a town. We should. Oh yeah, we're right outside of Cieza.
Oh.
Okay. Where do we want to pick up?
I have no clue.
Gloria wanted to go into town to try to figure out, because at this point we would have figured out the letter code, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she'd want to go into town and try to investigate that.
I'll head with her and drag adversity along.
Of course you will.
What are you doing to try to figure that out? You have the
Okay.
name Anders. You just want to make like some investigations? Do you want to know what's up with him, or
Oh, we had Anders and also White Rose at the bottom of the letter, right?
yes?
And my first thought was that we need to find this guy and that's like the code word, but it could be a hint about the location. So to do due diligence, I feel like searching around the town for like anywhere that's like a shop or a bar or a ship that's named that, or anywhere in town that like like somehow relates to a white rose. And if that turns up nothing, then my first idea was to go to the new place in town for communicating and see if there's an Anders there.
So roll investigation.
Okay.
Somebody can give Gloria advantage.
Oof. Not a good skill. Nope.
No, that does not turn up anything of note. Some guy shows you a sweet tattoo, but it's a pink rose, and that's all you get.
Oh, that's
Um,
cute.
Can I make?
So what?
I was gonna ask if I could head to like the nearest bar.
What's Mev up to?
I was gonna ask if I could head to like the nearest bar and go to the barkeep.
Totally.
Um,
What are you trying to do?
let me make sure I actually have this before I start doing it. I hold up a gold. and I just say, any word on a place called the White Rose?
The guy looks you over. He takes the gold and then says, "Never heard of it. No. Is it a ship?"
No clue. Mev looks
Sorry,
really
mate.
disappointed. Walks out back to Gloria.
Well then maybe let's try my shot in the dark of going to what's it called? The Point Practical Wireless Station. and asking for anyone named Anders.
So you go up there. I lost the picture of it. Oh no. Okay, first I'm gonna put some music on, and then we're gonna go up there. It's on the edge of town. There's sort of like a higher ground. It's not exactly a mountain, but better than a hill. And there's basically just a small brick building erected with a large metal tower beside it that, as you approach, like hums noisily. Inside, it's almost like a post office there. There's just a few people on duty in like fancy uniforms. And a variety of machines that are buzzing and beeping rhythmically. What this all entails is probably not really understandable unless you want to roll an intelligence check.
Mev probably would want to.
Is it possible for me to roll any kind of engineering check to understand that, or no?
It's not really an engine.
Okay.
So just be flat intelligence if anybody wants to roll it.
At least mildly interested, so sure. My intelligence isn't good, but I can try. Oh, wow.
Oh, snap. Yeah, Mev, you might have actually done some work, like a tangential work on this stuff. But it is just wireless telegraphy, like they're using electrical signals in the air to make the machines beep at certain frequencies that they then decode into regular English.
So yeah, they beep and they talk to each other.
That's great, Mev.
Yeah.
You're smart enough to know that beeping means talking.
They beep and then they decode the beeps, and then, yeah.
There is a gentleman at the counter, a half elf who greets you, and as soon as you come in, he just slips you a form and a pen. And just mentions it's 1 silver per word.
Does he have a name tag?
He does not.
Actually, I was looking for someone. Does anyone by the name of Anders work here?
He blinks and he kind of looks over his shoulder. Do we have an Anders? No, it doesn't look that way. I'm sorry.
Can I?
He flips through the stack of papers on his desk. There is one in the city.
I'm sorry. Could you tell us where he is or where they are?
He is, and he has to like flip through. He has to try to find like some message. Oh, yeah, and you get an address from him.
This is highly illegal.
Oh, this pirate town doesn't have the best regulatory practices. What are you gonna do?
Well, thank you. And she gives the guy a gold coin.
Ooh, bonus.
What's his
Decent.
name? Does he have a name?
Sir Willemsbottom III.
No, he doesn't have a name in particular.
All right.
You get
well,
it. I'll make up a little sheet for this guy.
You don't have to. I'm
Okay,
just
fine.
like, it's gonna say like, well, we might be back, so maybe we'll see you again.
Always happy to take the business, and he flips the coin in his hand and pockets it.
Alrighty. Let's go outside and look at this address.
I swear I had stuff prepared for this. Like I had a picture of like the wireless station. I had Morse code sound effects, and they're just gone.
Hmm.
Maybe Roll20 decided, fuck you.
Apparently. You make your way across town. To one of the smaller residential areas on the outskirts. And it is kind of a slum area, but one of the houses in particular stands out for having a very lovely garden around it.
Mm.
And the man dressed in a worn captain's clothing is tending to the gardens as you approach.
Are there white roses?
They're not, at least not
Oh.
visible.
Hmm. Is there like a gate separating us, or is it we just walk right into his garden?
You can just walk right into his garden. There's a slight little fence, but like if there was a gate, it's long gone. It's not a very nice house, but the guy's clearly done a lot of work on his garden.
Hello there.
The guy tending the garden turns around to look at you and morning.
Nothing was supposed to pop, was it?
A
Nothing.
thing that
Something
says
should have popped.
Anders for people should have popped.
I don't see anything.
I'm gonna pop it once
Me
more.
either.
There we go.
I don't see anything.
Try going to the people tab and look in Ominesser.
I'll find it.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, here we go.
Is he my dad?
Yes, you found him.
What was the last thing he said? Just like,
Just
who are
kind of
you?
just a gruff like. No, he didn't even say that. Just morning.
Oh. Hello, are you Anders?
I am.
Could we maybe go inside and talk?
No.
Does the phrase white rose mean anything to you?
He flicks his eyes on the street, like again as he was around. Let's go inside and talk.
Yeah,
And
thought
he
so.
turns and walks into this little shanty.
She follows.
I guess Mev
He
follows
goes
as
into the
well.
house. Yeah. It's this basically tiny one-room place that's not very well maintained. And then he walks right out the back door. Leaves it open.
So we continue following.
Yeah. He crosses the street, walks down a few buildings, and then to a warehouse nearby. And he opens the door to that and signals you to come in.
She does.
Anyone else?
Yes.
I mean, I don't think we were notified, were we? Other mates?
Nope, just I think the two of them.
Yeah.
I said I
Sully's
was
in your room.
dragging Adversity along, but I don't think Magnus is here? Question mark.
If you could have poked Gorm,
Yeah.
he would have come along.
I'm here, sorry. Again, my ear's hurting.
Well, she wasn't hiding what she was doing, so if you wanted to be here, you could have been.
Totally.
So once everybody is in, Anders slides the door shut behind and locks it, and then reaches over and flicks a big switch on the wall. And with sort of like a crackling pop, the warehouse interior lights up with electric lights, and there are a bunch of like heavy duty metal crates marked with the symbol of the Valuan Armada on the side, the stylized black dragon on the yellow background. I got the rest of your ship here.
Oh. Holy shit.
Wait,
What?
did he just salvage the rest of the Golden Run?
No, he's got the parts of the Bone Bebe that weren't
Yeah.
installed yet.
This is great because that was one of the questions I had for the prince. So sweet.
What parts are it?
Now they aren't gonna come cheap. This wasn't easy to get out.
What is it?
Did that pop for you guys?
Yes.
Yes. Telephone?
Whatever that was didn't pop for me.
I'm gonna press it one more time. Otherwise, it should be at the top of all the regular character list.
I'm just gonna
Delete
find it at the top of the
letters.
character list.
Where's Sugar Mama Noche?
You don't know.
You don't know.
I have to get out the sheet. Oof. This is the part of Dungeons and Dragons where we read things.
The best
Yes.
part.
But yeah, like, this is cool shit, you know?
My favorite part is Dazzle Camouflage, cost 500 gold, and your ship's dignity.
So I think the reason it's not popping for everyone is maybe you don't have permissions for everyone on it, and I don't see it at the top.
See, that's interesting. Just hit show to players, and it should automatically.
But if it's only
gonna
in some people's journals, it only shows it to those people.
There's a little colored dot that will come up. Yeah, in players' journals, all players.
I don't. What's it called?
Advanced shipped upgrades.
It's at the top of
Oh,
the journal,
I don't
just
have
above
that on my
free
list.
captains.
That actually makes my eyes hurt.
The top item I have is free captains.
Oh god.
Oh,
you don't even see like the letters.
I see the letters. There's. Oh, it's
At the
not
bottom of
above
the
those.
letters,
It's at the
yeah.
bottom of it. I thought it was at the top, and I didn't know what it's called. Now I'm good.
I'm not.
I was just
I'm
curious.
not gonna lie. The one I'm least
So-
interested in is Dazzle Camouflage.
I was gonna say telegraph kind of isn't useful because we just have sending.
I'm not interested in. I personally am not interested in Dazzle Camouflage. I don't know what Erica's gonna say, but I'm not interested in Dazzle Camouflage just because we would be avoiding encounters that, while they may damage a ship, we can potentially profit from.
I think it's just a choice if we want. We have a 50% chance of just avoiding it. If it's hostile.
If we're trying to avoid it, especially. I mean,
Yeah.
if we're not trying to avoid it, I'm sure we wouldn't.
I don't know. Oh my god. Oh.
If you're trying to avoid it, it's much easier. Like you got a 50-50 shot of it just like not happening.
Can we figure out what the like? Let's assume we nail the 50-50 shot of it not happening. Can we then at that point figure out what it is and decide if we want to pursue or not?
So basically, like, if a hostile ship sees you and you see it, like you can say like, I don't even want to bother with that, and it's gonna chase you anyway. It's just like normally you would there'd be some roles like pursuit, This time you can just be like, there's a 50-50 chance it won't even go to the pursuit rolls.
Would that
Okay,
also
so
count?
dazzle
for-
camouflage won't work unless we actually want it to work, and that,
Yeah.
that we can decide
If
after. we
if you
identify
go
what it is.
if you go chasing at the target, and like, haha, take that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Does this stuff cover, like, when we first got the ship, you said there was a room on the bridge that was empty and had looked like it hadn't been assembled yet. Is something in
That's
here
that's where some of
going?
these upgrades would go. Yeah.
Okay. That was a question I've had forever, so that's cool.
Like, what is this room?
Yeah.
Did
That would bug the
did
snot out of
Anders
me.
write these descriptions?
Basically, yeah. That's why he sort of gives up on some of them.
Yeah, the parallax rangefinder.
If we can't afford some of these things right now, will he be holding them? Or
Yes.
Okay. Super.
Captain, should I try to bargain for one of these? I might be able to. I don't know. Give it a whirl.
Jesus.
Well, let me get out a calculator really fast.
Our captain needs to get a calculator. We'll just be a minute.
She's using her head.
She's just kind of like scrunching her face up, like, ooh, calculating.
The calculator is metaphorical in this.
There may also be more upgrades to come if I think of something cool to add.
All right, just let us know, Anders.
Ah.
Okay, so let's talk out of character. Were you guys into the dazzle camouflage, or was
Well, you cut off for me.
Broke up there, yeah.
Now that
dazzle camouflage? Do you guys want?
now that it's been defined as a choice to miss, I'm more interested in it.
Which one would be the best for us at the moment?
I feel like either rangefinder, telephone, or firepower, and magical lab. Basically everything but telegraph.
I kind of want the
So
telegraph.
we've been acting like there was a telephone when there wasn't, haven't we?
Well, there's a pipe system.
There's a pipe system that goes to like important places, but the telephone will connect anywhere to anywhere.
Oh. Okay.
What about everything but the extra firepower for now?
Remember, we need to pay the crew. I don't know how much we have right now.
We have 14,900 and something gold and 318 platinum.
Oh.
And then
it
we have a
is
shit ton of electrum.
the 12th of November. I used most of the electrum to pay the crew last time.
Well, we still have 2,000 something.
What is this fancy shit?
We still have like 2,900 in the ship page.
We don't know what the Circle Tower reward is going to be, do we?
I don't think so.
Not specifically, no. I don't think that was you ever narrowed down.
It could be money. Some of it, maybe. What would the magic lab really add to, like, we sort of already have a makeshift one, don't we?
No. You basically have like there's a room on there that you wanted to use as a magic lab, but this is like the actual equipment that you would put there. This would be the cost of making one.
That room
Oh.
only has Addie's alchemist equipment in it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still thinking of getting everything but the extra firepower.
If it's good, I can try to bargain for that unless someone else wants to try. I think there might be wiggle room, but I'm not sure.
I think I'll offer a number, but I have to.
Which one
Or
do
I
we
can-
want to? What do we want to bargain for first?
Well, if
Like, what grouping would we want?
Gorm was gonna
most?
do it, he was just gonna put it all into a lump sum and make a huge offer for everything but the heavy firepower. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want the heavy firepower?
It's too
sounds
expensive.
like-
Oh, true.
It's pricey.
I forgot that's
Save
the
up for
10K
it.
one.
So, I mean, Gorm, if you really want to do it, you could, but I was gonna like offer up a number if I don't want to steal your thunder though.
If you could give me advantage, that'd be super cool. But I'm gonna try and lowball him and see where we go for there, and just see how low I can get it. Out of character, not saying this out loud, Anders.
Don't mind me.
Shut up, you're
Well-
out of character.
Well, out of character, I was thinking of offering him 5,000 for all of that. I don't know if that's where you were thinking.
What does it add up to?
Like
4,
60.
5, 6, 50 plus a specialist. What does that mean? 2 of these require specialists. Does that just mean we pick 2 crew members and promote them?
You have to hire 2 new specialists, so your monthly costs go up.
Oh,
I see. Are we still good with that?
So that I think that works out to like 30 gold extra at the end of the month for having 2 more specialists.
Oh, so it's 15 each.
let's take off the telegraph for now then.
Okay, so that is 6 or 150, and then 550, so 6,000 and a specialist. All right. So if you can give Gorm advantage, can you both give him a bonus?
Can I be whistling a tune and give him bardic inspiration?
You can play an instrument. You can absolutely play background music.
Yeah, this is doable.
Totally.
Okay, I'll give
yeah.
him bardic inspiration.
Ambiance. Thank you. So what does that give?
D10.
D10.
That all right. So it's a D10 with advantage.
Glory would be
Yes.
helping you.
Sweet. All right. I mean, okay. So it was 6,000 plus a specialist. So he'll All right. He'll step up, and after the group huddle with the ambiance, he'll go up to Anders. I have volunteered to parlay with you.
Oh, goody.
Yes. Intense stare off.
Yeah.
After discussing it,
There's
we
just a
have an-
tumbleweed that goes through the warehouse.
after discussing it, we have decided that we currently have an interest in acquiring the magic lab, the telephone system, the parallax rangefinder, and the dazzle camouflage. For now, we would like you to hold on to the telegraph system and the extra firepower. As a show of good faith between our mutual parties, we will not reveal, obviously,
anything that we've learned about you today, and we hope that we can trust you to just hold on to these items for us for the moment.
They ain't going anywhere. Bugger enough
All
getting
right.
them in.
Before offers, I do have to ask if you, actually out of character, would it be super easy to find specialists?
Yes.
I was gonna ask if, does it come with the specialist? Are they like in a box or something? But okay, forget that. All right. For all of these items, which we would happily pay for and retrieve at this moment with the money that we have, we'll offer 3,500 gold.
Ooh.
And I guess I'll roll.
Remember, you have advantage.
Did I roll twice or roll once?
You rolled once.
You rolled.
You rolled twice, but you have advantage.
Oh wait.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
meant, like I should have rolled twice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Dang.
If he considers it for a second, it's like, oh, it's not easy getting this stuff in here, you know. That was full.
We can do 4.
Done. You're on your own for getting it out, though.
Firm dwarven handshake.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's a dwarf? Is he?
You know what? Sure.
I mean, looking at him now,
I had to
he
look at his
passes
picture
one.
again. I was like, yeah, kind of, I guess.
Hell yeah. Pleasure doing business with you.
This awesome dwarf predator handshake.
Pay the man, Mev.
I took it off the sheet, so we will say that we went and got it.
All right. Yep, we're good.
So that is
Julio.
the magic lab.
Yeah, everything but the telegraph and the super guns. It sounds like.
I'm just gonna cross them out. It will take a couple of days. Oh, come on. Yeah.
Oh, Guppy has new toys now.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo! I'm more curious what Guppy's reaction to the dazzle camouflage is gonna be.
It's probably gonna make her super dizzy.
What about poor Aaron?
Oh no!
He's gonna slam into the side of the wham.
No! Some people like hang a mermaid lure from under the ship so that Aaron can find it on the way. I don't
It's
know what
just
a
a
mermaid
laminated
lure
photo of
is,
Talman.
but it's totally a thing.
A very, very, very well polished silver fork.
Oh god.
Little Mermaid jokes, don't mind me.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, is there gonna be like a telephone sticking out of the ship? Let me know.
Yeah, you threw like an old timey telephone off the side of the ship and are dangling it like a fishing line.
So, did you have only these items, or did you have any messages or news?
I only got the items.
All right.
Shit.
I'm probably going to be back very soon for the telegraph. I don't know what to do with it currently, but thank you for your Anders.
He nods and sees you guys out.
How many times in that encounter did I say White Rose to someone? I was just obsessed with it.
That was really bugging you guys. I'm sorry I made it that mysterious.
It's like my first instinct was correct, and then I was just like, nope, gotta check other things out first.
I am also disappointed that nobody caught it was a Final Fantasy reference.
It was?
How?
Final Fantasy 2. That was the code word for the
Oh.
rebellion.
I
I
only
feel
played
like
that
you
one.
actually said that after we puzzled it out.
Oh, really?
I only played that one once.
I'm a barbarian. I've only played the PlayStation once.
I only had a PlayStation like an animal.
I've never played
Alright.
another Final Fantasy game other than a little bit of 15.
Well,
I've only
wait till
played the
next
DS
March.
versions.
Wow. Oh, speaking of which, I my deluxe.
Do not play Final Fantasy 2 first. It is not a particularly good video game.
I
Also,
played.
don't start with Dirge Cerberus like I did.
Yes, double.
Only
Okay,
do
start with
that-
Dirge of Cerberus over 2, but
Only play
don't start with either.
only play Dirge if you're thirsty for Vincent.
I have so many more questions after that first sentence.
But do play. Oh shoot, my brain just died. What's the name of it? Alex, help me out. It's the other one.
I have
7?
no idea what your Crisis Core?
Thank you. Do play
that was
Crisis
pretty
Core
good.
regardless of your interest in Zach.
Because Zach is amazing.
Yes, and it's also a really fun game.
This episode's title, Thirsty for Vincent Valentine.
Yeah.
We'll bring in the Final Fantasy 7 crowd too, and then double our viewership.
That's
From
totally how
potentially
that
1
works.
to potentially 2.
Yeah.
So this was in the same day as the dragon attack, right?
Yes.
So
getting
now
late
it's like,
now.
yeah, late night. So, Captain, what
Mhm.
is plan?
Well, we've got some time to wait here on delivery of reward and upgrading the ship. So we probably can't leave while it's being upgraded, right?
No, it sounds like it,
I
right?
mean, you can, you wouldn't get the upgrades fully applied.
Should we declare shore leave for a couple days?
The other thing that I had on my to-do list besides this Anders business was that there are currently 2 dinosaurs on board and they need to be offloaded somewhere, I believe. Unless they're completely fine on the ship for several days.
They can last for a little while, they're just not permanent fixtures.
Okay, well
the,
then.
the good berry and conjured food casseroles are satisfying them for now.
For now.
Well then, I guess
Dinosaur apology cakes.
we can wait around on the upgrades then. They can be content-ish.
Cute. In that case, we're just is there any more like side stuff?
In town? I don't believe so.
No, but we could go and clear the fort after everything's upgraded.
Think we should skip?
Skip what?
Like forward? I don't know if there's stuff if there's anything anyone wants to do within the 2 days of downtime.
assume there is.
I'm working some side stuff out with a few people right now,
Sure.
so I'm just being a little quiet.
At the end of the evening, Gorm will probably try to find Noche, but we can cover that. You know, we don't have to do that right this second.
Dahlia probably stayed in her room.
Oh.
And if she
Who's
had
our
to
sh-
leave,
Who's our chef right now?
Etienne?
Yes.
As long as we got downtime, Gorm might try to find him instead.
Have
Something
fun.
apology cake.
Yes! Because he can't cook.
Oh. All right. I think we might end it here for tonight.
That sounds fair.
Yes, please.
It is 12.
It is
My
12.
head hurts.
There's some side shenanigans.
Side shenanigans.
Magnus is going to go scanners on us.
Head explode.
Please no. Gooey
Oh,
mess.
My pretzel's sticking her little head out. Oh,
Oh, no.
pretzel. She's so cute. I love her so much. Okay. Well, I'll talk to you guys later.
Good night. Thanks for coming
Alright.
along.
Fun game.
Bye.
Killed
Madness.
everyone.
Madness at the start.
Yeah, right. Oh, Lord.
I was worried that would be done in like 10 minutes and we'd have nothing to do for the rest of the episode.
You know, Jeff, I watched a show earlier in the week, and it took 2 hours for people to get across the bridge. So anytime that things take a long time in D&D, it never surprises me.
I feel like if I plan for something to take a long time though, you'll guys will like blow through it in a second.
I just happen to have that weird jumping invocation.
Yeah, you guys know to jump, or you knew what the capital of Assyria was. That was delightful.
Had you seen that movie that I mentioned that I knew that from?
It was VeggieTales, wasn't it? That you said?
Yeah, because they went to the capital of Assyria.
I
Was
have
it
not
really
seen that movie. No.
VeggieTales?
Yeah,
I don't
because it was the
Which one?
it was a movie. It was the story of Jonah getting eaten by a
Okay,
whale
Jonah.
after he tries to save Nineveh.
I don't
Okay.
And Jonah was
remember.
the
I watched
asparagus
all
or
of those.
something.
I watched all of those as a child.
I don't
Every now and
remember entirely where that came into play. Was that in the Green Continent in the puzzle area when we were
Yes.
when we
Yeah, it
roasted
was
the
one of
guy
the
so
steppy
hard?
things.
When we roasted the guy so hard that he fell
Ah,
unconscious.
that's the thing I'm saddest we don't have recorded. That was the
You know,
best.
me
Pretty fucking
too.
good.
Also, the VeggieTales thing, I kid you not, I still sing "Where is my hairbrush" when I can't find my hairbrush. It's sad.
Did we have?
Also, it was the floor plates that had the letters on them, and then Talon was like, "Well, we figured it out, but I'm gonna step on this one anyway."
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember anything from Ixataka in regards
It may
to
have
that
been
place.
3L, and you may have lost 3L because you. 3L.
Yeah, I think I made Sriel step on it.
Yeah, that's true. You did.
I don't remember.
That's
I don't
totally
remember
happened.
Talnan having a bad experience in there. I remember Talnan getting luckily unscathed. or relatively unscathed.
Do we have time for like interpersonal stuff? Gorm had something you wanted to drop off, but if we're definitely ending it, then we don't have to do it right this second. He was gonna drop something up.
Do what we did last week and just continue until
Yeah.
we're done.
If that's cool.
Yeah, if you guys have
fine.
some stuff to finish off there.
So in the evening of the dragon attack, is Noche still in her room?
Nope.
Where is she?
She can't be found on the ship.
Well, that's a shame. Let's see. Well, he'll put the thing away, and I guess I'll get back to you about that, Jeff, about further details regarding that.
About that, Jeff? Is that what you said?
Yeah, about that, Jeff.
That doggone Jeff.
I don't think anyone else was really interested at the moment, so I'll hold on to it for now. Did anyone else want to cover anything?
We kind of had another week, Saturday, of like no huge developments other than Dark Jack just kind of dying.
It's cool we upgraded the ship, I guess.
Yeah.
I did have a question, X. Did you ever tell people that about the conversation you had with that pirate, or did you keep that the
pirate?
dinosaur guys?
About the buyer being in the Twin Cities, and I don't super remember what I learned from that conversation other than what I already assumed was true. I'd have to go back and listen.
There was a thing about how like he just showed up and
Oh yeah, and
like the
displayed
buyer.
You just kind of trot out your monster at the docks and
Yeah, and also there was something about how he heard about it. Some other pirate captain who was like throwing around money and selling dinosaurs.
I don't remember that second part, but I think the first part was shared because we were talking about like, oh, Dahlia can turn into this and whatever.
So she didn't share that part about another captain.
I think she would have shared everything. I just personally myself don't remember that part. I'd have to go back and watch the episode.
Right.
But yeah, I don't see why she would have shared the one thing and not the other. Because she definitely did. We had that little aside where we were talking about what weird shit we could turn into or make out of what spells. So
cool.
I have not been talking a lot the last few sessions as Mev. Which, I mean, that's fine.
I thought you were intentionally playing her quieter. She's gonna be more mysterious.
I honestly have no idea.
Gorm actually still doesn't even know that she's a shapeshifter.
No, he never got the chance to tell that to Dahlia either, and she was kind of planning on it when they filled Dahlia in on everything, but it's fine. Plays to some of the story.
I mean, if they're
Sometimes this game fries my brain, so like I only think of things in the week after.
Same, honestly. It's just like a lot of other people have had a lot of things going on, so I haven't been talking as much.
Do we have a game plan for next week's session already?
aren't we fighting
Like,
goblins, basically. If we're
oh yeah, so the plan is to go and free the fortress.
yeah, if we're skipping like the ship repairs, that would be the next thing to do, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you think Noche would be back by then?
I don't know.
We
well,
were playing out some side stuff, so see how things go.
Yeah, that might end up taking priority then. Like we would probably not leave without her.
Whatever happens, you're not going to be down like a fighter because I can play Guppy for that section. So like you don't have to like rebalance anything or worry about being underpowered.
I mean, I'd imagine the characters are just gonna be worried about we gotta find her.
Yeah, I think we'll all sit here like Noche. We need Noche. Where's Noche?
Guppy's just like, what am I, chopped liver?
Gloria will send her, and then we'll know, one way or the other, whether she's busy or not.
That makes sense.
Just like last time.
Noche has not been having good luck with anything.
Yeah.
I'm a little sad that I stressed all week over nothing, but that's alright.
Did you know what you were going to do at the start of it before things got haywire?
Yeah.
What were you planning?
So curious.
Glorious will notice this just to why do I even worry about this game?
Yeah.
Jeff, literally nothing in this game ever goes as I expect it to, ever.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
ever.
that's accurate.
Oh my god.
Not in any way thanks to my planning, just that nothing goes the way I expect it to either.
I feel like you just need to plan for things to get absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Well, have you seen how you're painting the ship? It's a little ridiculous.
No, we haven't decided on that. Which one do we want to go with?
You know that
Zebra stripes.
you know the Rorschach test or whatever it is, where they just put random ink blots and say, "What does this look like to you?" and they try to get like psychological significance from it. That's what
No.
this fucking thing looks like. Is there a Rorschach test? Is that what it's called?
Rorschach.
Rorschach.
Rorschach?
Rorschach.
Rorschach, that
No,
one.
Rorschach.
Love
Is
Shack.
That-
Cooler.
That ink blot looks like an ink blot.
I kind of like the stripes more than the triangles.
You know, this is those designs are fucking with my eyes. Why wasn't it effective?
It is effective.
It is effective, but apparently, like, statistically speaking, it was like a 1% increase of your ship not being torpedoed.
Yeah.
So, like, it
Torpedo
on the
unfavorable?
grand scale, it wasn't worth the effort.
Sadness.
Like our ship it's so big and it's gonna be it's gonna be so obnoxious. It's kind of cool.
We're going to give everyone headaches.
Like,
The USS Migraine.
Jeff, not that
We're
you
gonna
would
get fines for like visual pollution.
yeah, not that you would tell us, Jeff, but are we gonna like suffer charisma penalties when we roll into port with that thing? Like,
No.
were you on that ship?
No.
I wouldn't blame them.
Everyone just immediately judges you.
We're starting a fashion trend.
No.
Well, we kind of are. This is technically the cutting edge of technology.
Oh god.
That's true. Oh god, that means it's gonna be our fault when these are everywhere.
Hell yeah.
I finally understand what Spark's message was earlier, where it says, "Is Castalia a serial killer now under her name?" I didn't even notice that.
I just remembered something. Jeff, you've seen Mallrats, right?
Yeah.
You know the black and white illusion?
Oh.
So there's an image of black and white, and if you look hard enough at it, you can see a boat. Let's paint that on the side of our ship. That'll be really confusing.
It's the magic eye thing.
Yes.
And when you look really closely, you see the boat.
I think I see a boat, and then it's like, yeah, no shit.
Oh no.
Oh shit, I never ended the recording.
Good night, everybody.
Oh,
Good night,
no.
YouTube. And
Bye,
ain't
future
rambling.
us.
Goodbye.
I'm sorry.